am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to NCC National College Cup, brought to you by Battleknights India. Of course, our production partner, the one. What just happened to my video? Crazy. Damn. Anyways, while my video turns dark night for some reason, I'll continue. Of course, our production partner is IGC Indian Gaming Corps, the one responsible for bringing you these beautiful visuals on the screen. And of course, it's powered by Vista, the one responsible for all these community tournaments. So with it, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be diving back into our, of course, the top 18 best of 5 elimination rounds. This is going to be the day 2 of it, and we're going to be jumping into the match between CV Ravan Global University, their team being Neon Genesis, and of course on the other side we have a team from Saint Edmund College. And right now, of course, intercasting as myself, Ray, you already know me at this point. I've been here since last month. And joining me tonight is going to be, of course, our guest caster, because rest of them are kind of, their train got delayed maybe or something. But anyways, Bolty, of course, is going to be joining me tonight. So Bolty, it's a massive pleasure here to be coming in, because of course from MOBA55 to BGMI to back to MOBA55.
Yeah, pleasure as always. Pleasure to be here. Ray, thank you for the opportunity here. It's my first time in the National College Cup. So in terms of what the team are going to be using on their draft or how their playstyle is, not quite sure, but hopefully Ray can, brief us through how the team of tonight, that is Neon Genesis versus No Cap, Team No Cap. Yeah, I'm going for the best of 5 right here. And like Ray said, yep, it's been a back-to-back casting Mobile Legends, BGMI, Mobile Legends. So sometimes we kind of forget the meta or whatever. Maybe we'll try to scream, I don't know, Granger's gun as a revolver sometimes, shooting that 7.6 millimeter bullet. But anyways, good to be back. Let's take a walk down memory lane here, shall we, Ray?
Yeah, of course, we had around 547 teams, and right now we're up to the top 18. We've, of course, what did you say? What was it? I was about to tell you something. Oh, yeah. This tournament has been really fun. Of course, we didn't stream 547 games, homie, because if that was the case, I would be cooked. Instead, of course, we streamed 6 best of 1 series regularly, and of course after that best of 3, and right now we're down to the best of 5. All of them have been elimination rounds so far, so all of these teams are basically, they did not get any second chances. They have been fighting their way throughout here. And the main thing for NCC, it's, ladies and gentlemen, of course this is about the college. That's why we tell their institutions names, because why is it important? Because Bolty, of course, you're a guest. I gotta do the procedure is that, and of course for the audience as well, for the ones who already know, it's good, but for ones who are not kind of new, National College Cup, this prize pool, 250,000 diamonds. It's not just for one person. It's for the top 8 teams that are going to be qualifying through the round robin stages later on after this best of 5 series. And those top 8 teams will not get the bragging rights that they are top 8. They're going to be getting multiple benefits. First one is going to be, they're going to get the tournament lobby access, just like the Mythic Leaderboard teams. So if you're not a Mythic Leaderboard team, this is your chance to get the tournament lobby, to get those flashy skins and flex it to your classrooms and stuff. And you will also NCC has promised that they will provide diamond support to the institutions that will win it. That's the whole point, that we're supporting these colleges. So just in case they want to hold the MOBA55 tournament in their institution, they can hold it with the support from NCC, National College Cup. And because of that, of course, this is why we focus on their institution rather than a team, because all the other tournaments, they focus on their teams. And with it, we also have, if diamonds are not up your alley, right, Bolty, diamonds are not up your alley, we also have a 55,000 rupees cash prize split among for, of course, top 8. So we got the diamonds, we got the cash. So let's see. We are down to the top 18, and right now we are at day 2. Neon Genesis versus No Cap, CV Raman Global University from Orissa, and St. Edmund College from Shillong. Gonna be going in best of 5 series. Let's see. Neon Genesis and No Cap, they should have done their research on each other. For what they pick, I would definitely just say meta. But there might be a few comforts. Like, just now you've talked with a person, Sonex, he promised that he'll lift the Yuzhong curse. Why? Yep. Because on stream, so far, not a single Yuzhong has won in this tournament.
Damn.
Anytime a Yuzhong is winning his lane, gets a few kills, late game he gets clapped by the marksman. It's same story over and over and over again. Most of the time it's a Moskov too. So let's see. Sonex has promised me he will remove the Yuzhong curse. Or will he get clapped? Let's see. Lastly, of course, Neon Genesis, CV Raman, no cap St. Edmund. That's it for now, Bolty. Let's see how the draft goes. Of course, you haven't forgotten the heroes, right? I'm just kidding. You play daily.
Relax, bro. I'm not that out of the league just yet. But no, first of all, production is top notch. Oh my god, everything looks
Indian
so
Gaming
good.
Corps.
Yep, sir. I think they were like the first people who actually used the drafting interface when all the tournaments were using the, usual, right? But yeah, finally getting to see this on my own 2 very eyes. And actually, I'll say 4 very eyes because of accusations I get a lot. Yeah, we're back. Okay, we're talking about St. Edmund on No Cap and then CV Raman on Global University on Neon Genesis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay then. Bans so far are very usual. 1-1, of course, being that menace in this current meta, especially I think 1-1 is the marksman that has the highest ban rate in this current ranked matches or whatever. Maybe in MPLs also
even in this
we
tournament.
do see. Yep, that's true. Okay, on the side of Genesis though, Novaria, actually a very interesting ban here. It seems like they're kind of respecting somebody, it seems like.
Yeah.
And Harit, of course, you don't want to give that to somebody who is actually a very flashy player. Kalea to stop picks-offs because Kalea Tsunami Slam used to be a waifu that Ray also sims, but unfortunately Jushin's going to win that one out. And yes, the last
there was a reason, a very common reason that I wouldn't get into.
Okay, okay. All right. And Lancelot on the side of the St. Edmund here, because Lancelot, currently the buff on Lancelot was actually crazy. We do get the nerf recently with Yishin Shin, but that doesn't stop this guy from being rampant, right? Still, if you pick up the War X, maybe a Hunter Strike at the same time, you have that Malefic Gun, or maybe, what is that, Queen's Wings? This guy can still, burst down your squishy backlines. So, something to watch out for, especially No Cap are watching out on the side of Neon Genesis.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, look at that.
Good job, Sonex. Proud of you. Proud of you. I'm very glad. There we go. Done. I might crash. I don't care. The file is heavy, bro. Yeah, I crashed.
Okay. It's never mind then. It's all right.
It's a heavy file.
Yeah. Oh, whoa. We getting 3D models now, good man? Crazy. I actually like this whole 3D stuff that's actually happening here. Like it just brings a good vibe to the entire thing. And Ray is gone again, of course. He always likes to dip just like that. Ow! Sticker, yeah. Anyways, freaking on the side of St. Edmund here, we have Yves. Wait. What? Oh, I thought that I was scared for a moment that 2 mid lane picks. What are we already on the side of Dark System? But never mind. Seems like it's going to be like a redraft session happening here. ZTN always on 5-man comms. You have the Wrath of the Phoenix that is completely a hassle to hair, especially when you like to clutter up with your teammates, right? But when that thing pops, if you don't dodge, you're basically going to all get stunned together. Same with damage as well. But Gatot Kacha picked as well, both aggressively and defensively. AOG always been useful, especially if the opponent picks Farsight. It's a very good counter pick. Just when the Federer Strike pops, you pop in the AOG, and then what happens? Oh, on the side of Neon Genesis, though, Ray, can you give like a little bit of an insight on these picks?
I think it's mainly because they wanted to go for the Yushinshin itself. I don't understand the. I mean, I get the Gatot pick, right? Because they're trying to go. They want a tank to have a little bit of more rotation speed because AOG can easily come into those team fights. But I think they wanted the Yushinshin for themselves. Don't know why they prioritized the Gatot over that one. Maybe they did not want the pairing of course, Gatot and the Zushin itself. But I do think that was risky. And right now, this Jushin file is like cooking me up because these 3D models, they're like super heavy. Okay, like we're talking about 9 gigs. So because of that, my PC, my poor little PC, is like having a hard time. But it's all good, homie. You can do it. I believe in you. But anyways, with it, we're coming in, and looks like this was not a mirror draft done. Usually, I see a lot of mirror draft, like they pick similar heroes, but it's gonna be like instead of the marksman, they have a roamer, or I just think it's gonna be a roamer. But overall, Yushin claps everyone, bro, genuinely, because she is, especially claps me a lot. But the thing that I really want to mention is that Gatot will, sorry about that, Gatot will get affected like a lot. So I think they should have went when. Not sure when the Hayabusa was open. Instead, they went in with the Suyo. Hayabusa can easily take out the Zushin. So that is also a kind of a weird decision to say. But let's see what draft they move forward with. I think the last time I cast it for no cap was all the way back in like round 2 or something. So it's been a while. Its memory is a little bit fuzzy. But as soon as I see them play, it might come back. On the other hand, of course, Neon Genesis, we know them. We had a podcast with them recently, actually, because they're the only one like. Them, LCF, and I think Madara from Elusivity were the only ones who responded. Players don't come on freaking podcasts and stuff, man. But anyways, last bands coming in. It's surprising to me. Lapu got. I don't know what's happening lately, bro. Lapu used to be top 1 pick. Suddenly, right now he's not. Well, Zushin is better, but still, like instead of the Suyo or Moskov, I was expecting a Lapu. But maybe Sonex is listening to me. I've told him that Yuzhong gets clapped by Moskov, so he's trying to take that in.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, follow up with a Hilda band, right? Yeah, they don't want to pick something. I feel like this Gatot's gonna go for the Rome and maybe EXP as a Hilda to kind of go invade Yishinshin, because Yishinshin is like a very farm heavy based hero. Like, especially I wouldn't really like a Yishinshin to go for a turtle contest on like the first turtle because of his. I mean, maybe now he does have the mounted chakra, which has a inbuilt CC now, right? So maybe he could do something there. But in terms of a one-on-one at foe and like fight against other junglers, I don't really think he's like very safe unless he executes his trace list perfectly to kind of immune all the CC. But on the side of no cap here, yeah, like we said, Suyu was in this current meta. Suyu haven't been picked up anytime soon, even in ranks. The only people we have seen picking Suyus are the ones that are very comfortable with the hero, especially Zohan on my streams, of course. But anyways, I think this is a comfort pick to the side of no cap because they just went for the jungle because they know that the other side of Neon Genesis, they also picked their jungler already. And other than that, this Moskov on the first pick, not quite sure. Ooh, to kind of respond that they're picking up a Melissa. I mean, if you can get your Muppet to shackle on Moskov most of the time, then maybe you would do something. Just avoid the walls, the wall mechanism, because you don't want to get punished by the Spear of Misery. And then with that, he's going to be forced to pick the Inspire because a Melissa without an Inspire does not deal damage. So have to be very careful in terms of Zushin's pickups.
Ooh. Absolutely. And looks like Neon Genesis go for that classic a man that dislikes bush and uses the bushes the most, the Tigreal. And they also go with the Phoveus because, of course, Phoveus counters the Suyo very, very nicely. Yeah. So with it, no cap right now, they're going to be coming up with their EXP laner, most likely. And their options are kind of limited. They can't exactly go for Lapu Lapu anymore. Arlot is not an option. They might go for a Uranus if they want, but like, okay, Gatot is the EXP laner, and they go with the Minotaur, trying to disable the Tigreal just in case it comes in. Minotaur will use a Minion Fury. That seems to be their plan idea. We had a one team that won with Melissa, like very dominant. Was it No Cap? Might be. We no, actually we had like two teams. I remember because one team won with the that collector skin, the other one won with the Kugisaki Nobara.
Yeah.
Really great artworks, by the way, on the internet. My exposure to Jujutsu Kaisen. I mean, everybody knows Gojo. He was everywhere. Maybe half of it at least. But what was it? Kugisaki Nobara. Wow, those artworks are crazy. Maki as
Yep.
well.
Very true. Very true. But too bad she's dead. Okay. All right, this is the draft. What draft favors or tickles your fancy the most, Ray?
Bro, you're legit asking me. It's Neon Genesis, bro. Easy.
Oh, easy. Okay. So just pulling back on the jungle pick and the Melissa pick, it seems. All right, then. Fine by me. Into Land of Dawn we go here, folks. This is going to be the match number 1 of the best of 5 series in the National College Cup against maybe Raman Global University on the blue side. And on to the red side, we get No Cap, St. Edmund College, all the way from Ceylon. So with that being said, on the caster desk, it's your boy, Ray and Bolty. We're going to be walking you through this fight.
And with it, we're already into the game. A lot of poke will happen for sure. And let me see their name. Okay, Boop and Mizuki. Yeah, I recognize those folks. But on the other side, we of course have Crank, Drax, Shironi, and Rio. All of these members that they joined that podcast. But look at the Zushin getting so pressured right now. Not Zushin, sorry, Zetian getting so pressured. Zushin as well. Oh! Is that a kill? No. That's a flicker play right there. But close call.
Very, very close call, especially at level 3. Suyu has all the stuff that he needs to go for the tap, the hold, the everything. But anyways, Mizuki is looking kind of like in a trouble, but you know how nerf a Jushin mana regen is and the mana consumption, they're not taking him out easily. Mizuki escapes, so that is going to be another breeding factor to side of Neon Genesis to go for the invade, or maybe something going to happen bot side here. Charge coming up here, a little bit of a miss as Drax knows how to evade those blade surges. It's going to be coming up, but Crank the Tank will be the one to get that first blood onto the side of Neon Genesis here.
I love the confidence from Rio. Legit just staying at 20% HP, not exactly carrying, because that is not a good move. And that's why punish homie. Don't punish my wife like that, at least. But anyways, the turtle has been spawned, and usually Suyo has a better chance because of the Soul Sever. But let's see what will happen. Okay, it looks like they're making Crank the level 4 first. Yeah. They need him level 4, so Mizuki better watch out. He's still level 3. Sonex is level 4 as well. Might engage right now. Look at that. A team fight, perhaps.
Yeah.
Zushin is still level 3 though. Loses out on those minions. But let's see. AOG coming in as well. Like, ultimate available, but let's see if they commit. Turtle fight starting, or... on
Crank! Bit of Sacred Hammer that's falling up. Boopro is kind of getting punished, have to pop out the Vengeance to stay safe enough to get that damage reduction. SOD missed as well. AOG being dropped as well, but it's going to be No Cap securing the turtle for now. Another Minoan Spirit being raged upon, but Ryu will be the one to shut them down. And that is a 2-for-2 trade. Still better to the side of No Cap because they won that turtle fight.
I kind of dislike how aggressive Rio is being at low HPs, bro. You're a mage, bro. Yeah, Zushin is overpowered, but she's not immortal, buddy. Come on, play a little bit safe. I don't like those risky plays. But anyways, with a 3-4-3 score, it's pretty equal on both ends. But the turtle goes into the hands of course, 20. And because of that, they will get that slight lead. Mizuki over here, gonna be getting a little bit of vision on the bottom lane. Hey, Moskov!
Drax is in trouble there. Thank God he actually didn't commit to that. If not, 3 members of No Cap were just waiting around the corner to kind of grab on the Moskov spare. But anyways, it's going to be Crank the Tank and also 20 here. Like a little bit of a bush camping. The turtle is going to spawn the other side. Not sure, but I don't think this 20. He kind of, I guess he kind of have like a sixth sense, the fact that Crank is inside the bush. But never mind, he's not going to have that. Okay, he just uses Soul Surge to kind of get away to safety. But anyways, still on the bot side, I think Drax is going to get pressured a lot. But you see Sonax, I thought he was going to be picking the Yuzhong. Instead, he go for the Phobie. And other than that, nothing much happened.
Nothing much happening, just a little bit of poke. Some parts of the map, sometimes in the bot, sometimes in the mid. But top lane, I feel like it's a little bit tame. Is it? No, it's untamed right now. But, of course, the backup arrives. But hey, Will he survive?
Shonex has that double dark wave, but it's not enough to take down the guy that is blessed by the immortal ones. Once again, that's going to be a smashing session coming in from Mizuki. But of course, Crank will be the one to just say no to that. SOD missed once again. Drax is on a 100% miss rate at this point. But hopefully he can make the comeback because this seems like a tier 1 down to the side of Neon Genesis after takes it out. Wait, whoa! Crank, actually good mechanics coming up there. Has to force out that very XP minion to stop the inevitable death for the tier 1 top.
Turtle spawns in though. Let's see what happens because right now pressure is theirs. Suyo, will he be able to get it?
Yes, of course. Never mind. But still, it's going to be Zetian still inside of no cap session. Nobody falls though, but Sonex still wants to get a little bit of tickle on towards Mizuki there. But that is going to be dispersing for both the teams to kind of rethink on what they should do next. 20 is still on top side. They're still giving pressurization on the top side. Of course, Sonex is Sonex against Boo Pro. But other than that, it seems like there's going to be another bot initiation because we do see Mizuki always there to kind of give a vision or extra pressurization on bot as Drax won't be able to go for the kills.
So far, Moscow has to play the passive game for quite a bit. And because of it, it's kind of affecting his farm. Of course, so far both of the marksmen have not engaged, but you can clearly see there's a slight bit of level edge that the Melissa has, and it will build up later on. So far, they might want to pressure that Gatot, but he most likely has the AOG.
Nice.
Oh, Empress!
Phoenix. Very nice. 20 gets the kill though. Of course, the Yushin gonna get to safety with a Traceless, but double knocks coming up, but Sonex still in the gets of it. Has to be that SOD this time, finally missing. Not missing, but getting it. But Sonex still going for the secure on towards that tier 1 on the side of No Cave. Gets the kill, so not quite sure how this is going to happen out. So it's still a 2-for-1 though.
So far, no cap from, of course, St. Edmund College really outperforming themselves against Neo Genesis from CV Ravan Global University, of course, because they're one of the teams that have dominated many opponents. But tonight, looks like they're getting a little bit of pressure in this game 1 at least. And right now, Drex getting a lot of pressure. Has to watch out. Hey! What was that?
That's usually me when I'm on the Moskov trying to be very overconfident, and that is gonna cause the team. Never mind. It's actually a diversion play because losing 1-for-2 definitely is still better, but it's a Moskov. Won't be able to get the Trinity well yet. But on the top side here, though, they're trading it out with a tier 2. It seems like because it's actually a diversion place. I think that's gonna be like leveling out the trades, basically taking down another objectives, which is gonna be very important to the side of No Cap.
Absolutely. You know, it's pretty funny. Today, when I went into your stream, you were playing a Moskov and you were deep inside that tier 2 homie. So it is true.
Crazy, man.
But anyways, team fight towards the purple pit. Do they want to commit there? Let's see.
Oh, Sacred Implosion coming up as well. Here comes Yonex trying to go for the grabs. Infernal Pursuit not quite activating. But 20 is going to live to see another day here. Nobody's getting traded out just yet. But some resources have been spent, especially Crank the Tank. No Implosion. Still goes in with a Sacred Hammer. Here comes the Despair Stomp from Mizuki. But they're going to let Crank live to see another tanking session. And of course, both of the teams of No Cap are going to go down to clear this tier 1. Because I feel like No Cap are only thinking about taking objectives instead of like forcing fights.
Yeah, they're doing a really great job with the Zetian. But bottom lane. Yushin, but they don't engage. They just force them back again and again. And yeah, so far it looks like No Cap are playing a purely objective-centric game, but yet they're also getting a few kills in the midway. There's Zetian really giving the gap in the sense of the macro control. Despite the fact that Yushin has the same mechanic, Zetian with the stun is able to get that upper hand all across the map. And with it, if this keeps on going, even if Neon Genesis gets the upper hand on the kills later on, as they have stronger late game, it might be a little bit too late because they're down to their inhibitors. And that is not a good thing to be happening, especially if you're trying to make the comeback. Because once you lose the macro control, the game really shifts not onto your favor for sure. Okay, Buzz. Yeah, that's the guy. He's going for the Critisa. But yeah.
I love the name.
Mana Boots! Rio!
Wait, what?
I better teach you. how to Zushin, Boom.
He took a Mana Boots.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, interesting. I mean,
I don't think mana hits.
I
It's
don't
not gonna
know,
help
bro.
you. It's not gonna
Yeah,
help
what-
you because it's
Yeah.
very low. It's good for mages who wave clear and stuff, and they have like, I mean, basically not for someone like Zushin. Her mechanic is different, bro.
Yeah, very, very true. That's why it's better to go for a tough boots and get
Yeah,
some
tough
elegant
boots.
gem for that mana regen session, because the passive is what gives you exactly that. But on to the top side here, there is some traceless going on with the Yishin Shin. Screen's focusing on 20 though, but it seems like that's going to be a baited out Crimson Beacon to just stop the Onso slaughtering to the side of No Cap here. Drax is going to be given the red buff because he needs the extra slow, because he wasn't given a good time to farm. So having that extra slow factor is going to help him farm up by slowing down enemies and living more escapes.
Lane sync. Let's look at it. How good it's going so far. Looks like it's decent, I would say. I think the Lord and the bottom minions should be coming in at the same time. Right now, at least No Cap, the pressure is really immense. Damn, Moskov not having the best time. Oh!
Well, there comes the implosion, but you know what's happened in the Purify Pops as well. It was a good implosion, but not good enough to stop the entirety of No Cap, but they're still gonna go for the pressurization on top. 80% is gone in one holy shield, and this is Neon Genesis going for the engagement. Shonax gonna go for the green light, go for Infernal for shield. He's gonna take out Christ. Is it Krusty Dead? Yep, Krusty Dead is down, and Sonax is gonna live to see another day, or maybe not. Here comes the smashing coming in from the cow as they take out Yonax. It's a 1-for-1 trade. EXP and mid lane, and on the leaderboard is 78. Not quite much of a gold difference, but definitely No Cap are on to the lead.
Absolutely, because even though kill is one deficit, you can see 3,000 goal advantage and a massive. How many turrets is that? That's massive. Yeah, 6 turret advantage. That is just insane. They don't have any more like tier 2s down, and it's all just inhibitors. And after 12 minutes, which is obviously going to be coming in 20 seconds, they are not going to have any holy shields. Save them from any oncoming lord. So no more 80% down in a second. It's going to be the 80% on the turret instead. But looks like they're trying to put the pressure. But Zedian with the Empress calling. Protect. Okay, that was a good angle for the Minotaur to go, but maybe Minotaur does not have the ultimate and decides not to, because that was a great ultimate. Crusty Dead? Crusted?
Yep. I thought it was crusted, right? Because it's actually like the crusted ones are usually your socks in your boys' hostel. But anyways,
crazy.
Never mind. Krang's gonna go for the implosion session. Here comes another smash, and that's a 4 funnel down. Everybody on the side of Neon Genesis are gonna fall like butterflies. Instead, they're gonna get played, but Ryo from Ohio survives to see another day. But on the top, though, we have a split pushing session. Inhibitor on top is down, and all the 3 members onto the mid side of No Cap are funneling down on this second inhibitor that's on the mid side. Is cracked down, open to pieces, debris flying, but it's gonna be crusted again. Gonna go for the Wrath of the Phoenix to kind of slow things down. Rio from Ohio is finally biting this now. They're gonna go for the Crystal Lock here, it seems, and Buko finds the dust, but no to avail. Busted didn't have the enough attack speed, but that's gonna be Shiro Oni here. Gonna get that redemption double kill on towards the side of No Cap as they live to see another day on into the leaderboards here. We see the 11-11 in terms of gold lead, though. Still 2, but it seems like this is the right time for Neon Genesis to still go for more. Crank the tank once again. Gonna go for implosion session here. Mizuki, not enough tankiness to stop the trinity of Drax that's coming up, and they are definitely going to take this war position.
Okay, finally they're making the comeback, because that was a very close one. Even for a more, like 1 more second, Melissa could have taken down the base for us, for the whole team and take the game number 1, but it was a close call. And right now, they're the ones with the lead, kind of the lead, as they're trying to make the comeback. Melissa with, of course, the Malefic gun, gonna be getting a little bit more range, but range exactly does not matter for her, because of course, she's hitting you with her puppet and needles. And with it, they're going to be pressuring every lane for now. They only have 1 turret taken, but the Moskov coming online. Oh, wow, that dash. Crazy. But top lane.
Crazy stuff. Yep, absolute cinema. It kind of reminds me of your sticker there where you have to do that pose. Yeah, it was cool though. It was a W. At least it's not the one where you stub your toe. So, yeah, right. Yeah. Anyways, Crank the Tank here in position because a real man never hides in the brush. But ironic, he brought
Hey,
that.
yo,
I won't say
1v1?
anything. But on the top side, it's going to be a solo session of both the junglers. But of course, Neon Genesis would be the one to say yes on their side as they take out 20. This is where Asuyu kind of falls off now. Like, I don't know
Yeah.
about how he usually scales, but when it comes to like mid game to late game, this guy deals no damage.
Of course, Yushin Shin, the farmer king, wins in the late game. He's practically a marksman at that point, yeah. But the thing that differentiates his assassin, so he can farm up really fast. That day Zohan played here, and Dusty Mizo was level 15, and their opponent Ling was level 6, bro.
Damn, that's crazy.
Bro did not give him anything. Literally, every minion, everything. He took everything down, and they killed Ling every time. They were like, I don't know, like, frick this guy in particular kind of meme. But anyways, right now 13-11 score, goal lead of only 1000, not much difference yet. City Raman Global University, they have to find a better angle. Moscow right now is online, and so is the Zushin, so is the Yushin, so they have to capitalize on it as much as possible if they really want to take this game on and make a comeback. But let's see, Minotaur with a little bit of vision. Nothing much yet, but let's see if we get the builds, that would be nice. But other than that, okay, there we go. The builds. Zushin with, of course, okay, classic items. Yushin is full max level there, crazy. And so is the Moscow on the other side though. Oh, Minato, did he use the flicker? Crazy. But anyways, Melissa also full build, building towards that rose gold. Yeah, gonna be needing that rose gold for sure. But anyways, Etienne Empress, Fury of the Phoenix. Top lane, do they want to go? Moscow!
Oh, cloak and dusted there. Drax is down. That is gonna prove very, very unrighteous on the side of Neon Genesis as they don't have a DPS at this point, but they're still forcing out the fights though. But it's gonna be some immortalities popped as well. AOG to use onto the other side, but it misses completely. But that is Sonas coming up as true members of Neon Genesis have already beat down. Make it 3 there with a double kill from 20. And they are going straight to the crystal this time. Yishin Shin with immortality, but I don't think that will be enough because he could just get tacked by 20 here. But Buzzley will be the one to just go in for that get out of here. And that is basically game number 1 to the side of No Cap. And I guess you're kind of wrong on the drafting, man.
Crazy, man. It looks like they kind of got their comfort.
Yeah.
Especially, I think that Melissa really worked in their favor, and also as well as what was it? I think overall they played in their comfort because it looked like they were really going for the objectives and stuff. And clean. If we can see the chat,
What?
In this chat, this channel chat, if you see it. But yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
Did you see?
Nope.
Clean sweep, homie. Clean sweep.
Ah, I see. Okay. All right.
Anyways, it looks like, of course, we should be getting to the game number 2 pretty soon, unless we have an MVP screen. Don't know. Perction, do let us know. But for now, at least, before we get into the game number 2. Okay. Before we go into the game number 2, I definitely think, they were kind of making a comeback, man. But what really went wrong, it would kind of depend. Like, was it the draft? I think the draft was good.
Yeah, draft was okay.
I think a lot of the places their execution was kind of off in the early game. In the late game, they also kind of made a few mistakes. Especially Drax was, I don't know why was he all alone in the top lane. Especially in the late game when you're the primary target, you should not be giving your vision alone. At least there should be a tank nearby in the bushes waiting for you, just in case you get obviously 3 people ganging up on you. You can at least give him a call, or at least he can come and like do something. At least one implosion could have saved him from 3 people jumping on top. But I think that was the main mistake because I think let's say maybe the draft was trash and everything, but they were winning at the end. They were making a comeback. That moment was again where the tide shifted along, and the game was ultimately lost, losing the DPS. So I definitely think there was a little bit of a blunder there. So hopefully they can fix it because it's no longer going to be a sweep. Because being Neon Genesis, a team that has been sweeping so many opponents so far, right now today they might be facing equal contender, of course, being No Cap from St. Edmund College, Shillong team. Funny enough, I think there was of course, for registration and stuff. Obviously, not everybody can be from the same university, right? That's like
Yeah.
very rare. If you do that, you won't have many teams participating. Not everybody studying together, right? So, of course, I think it's like a rule, like 3 of them have to be from the same, and rest is like from different ones. So we have Armageddon Esports on the top 18, and they're representing IIT Guwahati.
That's
Uh,
crazy, bro. That's
and I have no
crazy.
idea which one of them studies in IIT. You don't want your future engineer to be freaking playing tournaments, bro. not to mention. Oh, there we go, MVP screen.
Oh,
Rio, you should have gotten the MVP, man. But anyways,
nah.
how do you like the screen, homie?
Nah, it's good. I like the motion background that keeps moving instead of being stagnant, right? It just gives that extra energy vibe to the eyes.
Yeah.
Eye candies type shit. Oh, I almost said it. But anyways,
No issues, man. Fredo said that 120 times or something in this tournament.
yeah, he even said some about slaves, right? I'm pretty sure. Anyways, Zetian. Yeah, I think Zetian deserved the MVP because of the
Hey,
sheer fact
yo!
that I mean,
Sonex!
what? Oh, bro, literally said before the game that he said, we're gonna 3-0. If we lost one match, I'm gonna die. But I don't know if he's gonna play after this, guys, because he literally said I'm gonna die if I lose one match. So okay, okay.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Wait, Shiro Oni though. He's actually
Yeah.
farming very good. Like
Yeah.
604 on a losing team. That's actually nuts.
Yeah, he did a great job. He was kind of low key carrying. He won the 1v1 as well in that top lane against Suyo, who was like so ahead of him, because that is some impressive stuff right there.
Yeah.
I definitely think that there was a slight few mistakes being made here and there. I think Sonex, you should have picked up the dragon, man. It's the dragon curse coming at you this time around. You know. Anyways, what to say? Nothing much to say, honestly. We can go into the game number 2 because
Mhm.
honestly, I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't think the draft was a thing. I think it fell flat on the execution side,
Yeah.
and I also think Zushin's recent nerf is obviously affecting her a little bit, because right now picking up. I haven't checked the patch yet. Of course, haven't got the time, but I can see she's a little bit affected. But it's also the fact that I think the other side played it a lot more aggressive. One good
Yeah.
thing about the Suyo, as well as Lucas and Hayabusa, these 3 heroes, they're immune in some of their skills. They can bypass Zushin's knock up. As soon as you see the butterfly stacks about to, max out, you just leave the area, and Zushin's mana has been wasted on you. And that's when you dive in. That's how like most people try to counter her. Of
Yeah.
course, I know how to counter her, right? I would know everything about her the best from the lens of everything. Like, that day I got an advertisement from MOBA55, and it was about Zushin. That was the first time I ever liked an ad, saved it in my private playlist. I should make it public though. Why would I care, bro?
I shouldn't do that, bro. I shouldn't do that. That's a reason why it's private for a reason. Come on, man.
Nah, it's an advertisement, and they should
Oh.
know I like this ad. It was that ad, the one
Oh,
with the
okay.
chow. Like, remember? The chow ad.
Child? Oh,
Chow,
what?
chow.
Ciao. Doesn't ring any bell to my
Let me send
already
it to you.
fried up brain. Yep.
Bro, I've reposted it on my Instagram as well.
Oh, it's just that I don't use Instagram that often. Maybe that's why I'm missing out. Anyways, Ray, we're back to the drafting phase. No cap on the blue side now. Neon Genesis on to the red side now. In terms of this, I think I don't think they're gonna go for the respect. Maybe they could take out the Yishin, right? Because Yishin was performing good. Just take down the respect ban coming up as well. No cap. Never mind. They're still going for the usual ban, the one as you see. Previous ban, we get that first ban onto their side, and yeah, they're still going for more. But right now, though, it's going to be in the side of Neon Genesis. Now, maybe they might start respecting the comfort picks. Maybe they start banning as well. But drafting was not exactly the problem. It was the execution, like Ray said. So might go for the usual bans again if they have a strategy. Thinking of something that's still maybe Kalia could come up again. If they ban a Jushin, though, that would bring so much joy to my face as I look at Ray swelling in despair.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, CC. Okay. All right. I feel like they're trying to go for a Lapu here if they take out a CC.
Oh yeah, definitely. Sonics might be triggered right now. Bro trying to pull out the Filipino warrior and bonk them with the 2 swords.
All right. Second ban to the side of No Cap. Okay, yeah, they're going for the usual bans here. No Lancelot, no Wan. We might be seeing another one biting the dust soon, but it's on the side of Neon Genesis. They have finally remixed their schedule on what they're going to be banning, because that first one didn't work out, so they have to reschedule or reshuffle. Because what I like about Indian teams is they don't exactly go for the same drafting if they lost ones. They try to find ways to kind of fill the gaps, that what gaps are there on their team. And yes, they are banning the Gatot Kacha because that poses a threat to them. And yes, Neon Genesis take that initiative to ban it out. On the side of No Cap now, though, if a Gatot is banned, that could open up a lot of bans. But are still they're gonna go for the usual bans because they win once. Ego kind of ban again. We don't know until this third one falls. Yeah.
I'll tell you after this series is over, man.
What the heck?
Anyways, No Cap. They go with the same bands. It's kind of weird because your strategy should change when you're second pick and first pick. That's kind of weird, homie. Neon Genesis, though, they're switching up the strat. They're banning that Gatot. Funny enough, looks like that Gatot might have been a comfort pick because Gatot was picked first, right? Yeah, he was first pick, then Zetian. So I definitely think that Gatot might have been first pick. Neon Genesis lacking a little bit of homework, man. Your college students better do that homework, homie. But anyways, with it, first pick coming in from No Cap. What is it going to be? They got a lot of options right now. They can go for a Suyo. They can go for, not Suyo, sorry, Yushinshin. They can go for, of course, the Zushin, the Zetian again. They can pick up anything right now. So a lot of options available to them. They can even go for a freaking Airtel if they want to, because Airtel has been a really great marksman in the meta so far. Yeah. So let's see what will happen as we come down to this draft, right? So anyways, let's wait out. What do they do? Game number 2. No Cap can take up another score and make it really dangerous. And wow, No Cap this time around, they're going to be trying the Zushin, but I'm not sure if my computer can handle a Zushin 3D model.
No, don't do it, Ray. Ray, for the love of your already dying computer. You want to give extra burdens to that? Or is it like kind of like a mentality where, oh mom, my computer broke, I need a new one?
Nah, it's not gonna happen to me for sure. But it's my love for Zushin, man.
Yeah, right then.
Let me bring her back.
Okay, she's back though. You're not lagging this time around.
Yeah, I should not be lagging. Hopefully, hopefully she blesses me. But I can't see the draft because I'm setting it up.
All right, on the side of No Cap now, they pick the Jushin, and then they're just going to the side of Neon Genesis. Like, yeah, we're gonna teach you how to use a Jushin at this point. I guess that's the whole factor happened here. Wow. Oh, now we got something to counter the Jushin now. That is going to be a first side. Yeah, that Gatot pick is going to be justified here. The fact that they have a first side, at the same time, Kalia to kind of, wrap the slender body of Jushin around and pull it to whatever impending doom that's going to be happening. Okay, right? Okay, I see you. I see you there, bro.
There's a lot of features that these heroes have, features.
Mm-hmm.
The short for features is feet. Yeah, that is right. You know it, guys. The short for features is feet. But talking about feet, we're gonna get the thick shields coming up. Of course, the Esmeralda to counter out the Lapu's muscle. Let's see who wins it out. The thickness of Esmeralda's shields or the thickness of Lapu-Lapu's shields. Long, hard blades and stuff. He got 2 of them, man. Crazy.
I think assets are gonna win here, man. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, assets are gonna be winning. That's for sure. But at the other side, we will have. I feel bad for skins. Like, I mean, no offense to you guys. You guys might like it, but I dislike skins that kind of remove the whole thing of it. Like Iritel, it's fun that she has a bike, but like, what happened to a tiger? Poor tiger. And on the other hand, Kalia, I heavily dislike the Sakura skin. Like, I feel like it should have been a different hero because, bro, the whole uniqueness about Kalia is she's a fish. She's got a tail. She's a fish lady, and you know, it's so fun. And suddenly, right now, she's just another anime girl. Like, come on, bro, come on. Like, genuinely, like, yeah, we already got so many anime girls, bro. Like, at this point, we need more fish. That's for sure. Shinnu would be happy, because
Oh,
yeah. Anyways,
shit. Okay.
anyways, bans are coming in. They ban out the Zushin for the opponents. Pretty enough, funny enough. They should have been the one picking up the Hayabusa. I don't get it because they're gonna be the ones, if I'm not wrong, right? Yeah, they should be the ones getting the big priority, and they should pick up the Hayabusa for, of course, the Iritel and the Zushin, bro. Don't get it. What jungler? Like, do they want to go Suyo as well? Like, teach them a lesson? Like, yo, right now we're gonna be. That's a little bit confusing, but hey, right now Moscow is done. I think a Bruno might be showing up. Unless there's a Wild West clean showing up tonight, I don't think. It's a very
I don't
rare
think that
case.
guy's gonna pop up here, bro. So I don't
Only
want to go
Bolty
pick
can
up my
pop it
head,
up, bro.
bro. Nah, because I don't want to go pick up my head. That's probably has like, I don't know, spider webs already now because Oh,
Lower
okay,
accurate.
okay. Wait, what the heck? So it's basically like you pick a Zushin, and we're still gonna teach you how to use that. I don't know though. I don't know how this is gonna work out though, but yeah, I really dislike Suyo in this current meta. Honestly, I don't know. The fact that of course he has a very good kit. The cooldowns of the kits also, I think it's kind of long now, so he won't be out there always to kind of assassinate anybody. But anyways, 2 picks. Oh, I was kind of seeing this like. I thought Neon Genesis are gonna go for this comp. Well, they're gonna be banning out the utility because a CC and a Baxia, right? And what counters a freaking Fredrin is, of course, a freaking Baxia. So I don't know if the bans are reversed or not, but Neon is no cap are taking advantage of the bans of Neon Genesis when Neon Genesis are supposed to be taking advantage of their bans. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it, homie. I don't get it. Like, you banned the Baxia, you banned the Hylos. There's no Moskov. There's no Yishin Shin. Homie, you could have been like, don't get it. And they also pick up the Granger as well, Drax. That's a lot of confidence. Let's see what he can do in the lane, homie, because you just lost the lane last game.
Yeah.
Should have picked someone that could have won this time around at least. But you pick up a hero that, again, gets pressured. So anyways, with it, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the game number 2. No cap from St. Edmund College from Shillong. And Neon Genesis from C.V. Raman Global University, Orisha. And of course, they're contending for the top 9 spot because this is top 18, homie. And we got the elimination rounds in this best of 5. Game 2, no cap, 1 point. Let's see what happens. Intercasting this, myself, Ray, and I'm joined by... I was about to say but anyways, Bolty.
Yep, yes, sir. We're back to the land of dawn, and we're seeing both of the jungles going for the red and blue. It seems Neon Genesis is going to go for the golden rotation, but it's still the same thing. They're all both going for the golden rotation, it seems like. But
yeah,
I feel like Suya is going to go to hit that level 3 onto the rest of the Litho here. And yes, of course, Iritel is going to win against a Granger, right? And I don't know why they still pick the Granger because I feel like they're just going for the overconfident thing. Because Drax also, you know how confident he plays with the Moskov and gets dearly punished for it. But still trying to contest this very gold scavenger trap. Lost it and has to pop out the regen, so not quite sure anymore. Oh, Crank.
Okay.
Gotta go for the slam. But trying his best to take out Mizuki, but don't have the extra passive. But oh, he has it now. But he kind of gets cancelled there for some reason. Not quite sure. I guess he kind of hit the minion there. That's why it stopped completely. And yes, here comes Shiro. Gonna go for the slashing session here. Didn't take out Buzzley. I thought he had... Oh, he didn't use that lethal ignition. That's why Belzy kind of lifted the scene.
Okay, but with it, hey, bottom lane, what was that? Buzzley, oh my god, 1 HP. Crazy stuff right there. But anyways, Turtle's gonna be coming on first one off it. Let's see, let's wait it out. And Fredrin and Suyo should win it out this time around. Shironi should have that advantage. Of course, the Soul Sever Retribution combo, that's an automatic steal. But let's see if it's the automatic or not, or the manual one gonna win out. But let's go for the team fight, man. Turtle Pit, team fight started.
Ooh. Hello. Here comes the skirmish. Shiro gonna be winning that trade-off session. Crank is gonna take out one more. That's gonna be 2 down to the side of No Cap now. as they're falling down more, and this is the entirety of Neon Genesis. They're trying to make sure that they get something, but as last comes the Crimson Beacon to get crusted to safety with that extra shield that you get from the Crimson Beacon. And yes, that will be another session where Neon Genesis won't be able to get a kill, but still though on the leaderboards they're on the lead with like 2k gold, it seems like, and with 3 kills. But a flicker coming in from Crank. Once again, there is Ryu here almost bursting it down, and yes, with the feathered airstrike takes out Belzy. I mean, I kind of say Ballsy now, I don't know why.
Crazy, mate. Crazy. But anyways, looks like, funny enough, Drax is this time winning the lane. And wow, Crank just punching the crap out of the... that's kind of funny, man, to imagine Sakura just beating the hell out of a lizard, man. But anyways, 0-4 score right now. Neon Genesis this time around getting that pressure because Mizuki is on a healer. Lot more passive, but Feather airstrike mid lane.
Yep, that feather airstrike is proven to be quite a dire one for No Cap. The fact that even 20 to almost get bursted down by those busted balls coming up. But Crank once again. I thought he didn't have the tsunami slam, so he didn't go for the tail wrapping session. But Sonex finally going for the redemption mark, takes out Buzzley and dips instantly because of the low mana. But That though still out there forcing out the Crimson Beacon a bit too late, but Mizuki also will fall as Drax get that extra demonic energy for himself, and this is a tier 1 down on the bot side, all in favor to the side of Neon Genesis.
Anyways, with it 0-6, Neon Genesis this time around, they're going to be having that great lead, and with it, the side of No Cap has to again play that macro game, push that further far lane turrets down. But wow, 5-man rotation, crazy. They might take down someone, or do they get detected out? Yep, they get detected out. But let's see what happens. Buzzley.
Frank, never mind.
Never mind.
Oh, hey, 20, what was you doing there on the top side? Not quite sure, man. You should be kind of, retributing. Instead, Mizuki also falls there. So two of utilities are down to the side of No Cap now. Without any competition, this might as well be Neon Genesis game at this point. But Bo5 though, so much damage coming up. He kind of uses that Bravest Fighter to get the safety of Zero's savaging. But anyway, so the top side here is going to be another tier 1 down. And that is extra gold to the side of Neon Genesis, as they are already way ahead in terms of gold lead and kill lead.
Yeah, because this time around looks like they're pissed off, man. They're like, hey, yo, No Cap, we about to show your position because watch this. Or maybe the Zushin nerf hit too much hard. Nah, I'm just kidding, homie. This is definitely, I think this time around, the side of Neon Genesis are playing very okay. Pressure there. Forces the Crimson Beacon, but anyways, with it, I think Neon Genesis are definitely utilizing. I think the Kalia is playing a massive part because you can play the pick off right now, can play the aggressive game because look at that.
Right, Crank uses Tsunami Slam, didn't quite connect with the other synergy though. Yona's gotta go for that slammy session from the Latina, but they're gonna both use their ultimates there. And here comes the fight still happening though. Bo5. Whoa, Drax with sniping session takes out Ray's wife. And then, but Bo5 as well. Getting punished. Double implosion. Not implosion, but that flicker coming from Ryo to get that securing. Quite nice, but Sonex though, still going for that slashing. But, of course, going to let Mizuki live because of that heal. At the same time, that stun stopping. And also 20 here trying to be a bit diversive there, trying to take down Drax. But that's not going to be happening as Sonex still trying to, go for that punching back session. But that is going to be another turtle on the side of Neon Genesis. And it's not even contested. It's just a pure onslaught for the side of Neon's Genesis.
Yeah, and with it, 0-4-10 score right now. And okay. Look at the for a second, I thought they were fighting someone, but the one they're fighting is the poor orange monster on the bottom lane right now. They're trying to do the same on the top. Maybe they're putting the pressure, but at the same time, they lose the tier 2 on the bottom, and they're gonna lose the Holy Shield as well. That's expensive, man. But anyways, Kalia, Crank all the way, punching the hell out of that Lapu over here. Not Crank, looking for some angle, but where are the rest of the teammates? Here they are. The cavalry arrives. Sonex, the time going with the Crimson Moon.
Yes, sir. And 2 are stuck to that. Still gonna go for Mizuki. Here comes the very rare strike to kind of burst down at the tribal warrior, but it's gonna be Drax getting the killing spree and that Sky Piercer stats because that's how a Granger will want to play all of the late game bursts of your Dead Sonatas. But here comes Chris that though. Few stacks of that shield, but Shioni is gonna be the one to get the double kill from the back lines, diving in inside the tier 2 of No Cap. And also look at that Drax here. Just thirsting down the Irithel, supposed to be his counter, but he's the one saying Uno reverse.
Yeah, they're pissed off, homie. They're done playing. Last game they took it to the heart because 0 kills on the board so far for No Cap from St. Edmund College. And looks like this game is 100% in their favor. They might try to even end it like under 10 minutes, but so far the Holy Shields might stop them for now. At least the Lord comes in 15 seconds right now, and I think they're going to be able to get it, no issues. And with that, I think they might be actually no, the Lord will come in at like 9:15. So, and the Lord will most likely come to the mid lane because when the old lanes
Tsunami Slam dropping in, and that's going to be Boo Pro by the dust. Christinet though try to use that Crimson Beacon, kind of survives a bit, but not enough for the Shiro Oni, the demon, to come and claim her life. And that is going to make Ray shed a tear down his leg. But for now, though, it's going to be Neon Genesis once again. Going to take the Lord for that extra sieging. 0-16 is wild. And what I want to mention, Ray, is why the heck do a Jushin take a lethal ignition?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyways.
Why?
Ignoring that one. But with it. What was it again? Yeah, 0-16 score. A massive dominant lead. What is going on this time around? Looks like Neon Genesis, they ain't playing anymore. They took it seriously. And with it, the side of No Cap are just really pressuring down. They only have the holy defenses. But wow, the Lord is actually coming from the bottom lane. It's really working in their favor. And right now, that Lord might be going to the base. Oh, beautify.
Flicker Slam coming up, and Boo Pro will want to say goodbye to his entire teammates as everybody on the side of Neon Genesis are showing complete domination. Shiyu Mizuki is also dead. Boo Pro 20, they're all down. Godlike for Drax himself, but he might be to Drake instead because he's touching No Cap. 0-20, but that makes it up as a 121, so that was quite unfortunate, but of course, it's a complete domination coming for the side of Neon Genesis with that one. I don't know what No Cap were doing. They're basically just doing a No Cap. Went for the... I feel like they're just mocking you, Ray, at this point. I think No Cap is mocking your Zushin.
Crazy, homie. I just think they wanted to try the Zushin, man, and they failed because only I get to use Zushin the best, Anyways, with it, the game 2 has been done. Looks like the side of Neon Genesis, they are... I'm so close to saying Neon Genesis Evangelion. Yeah, every time I say Neon Genesis, I want to follow it up with Evangelion. Yep. And yeah, anyways, with it, that match was a pure domination. I think definitely the Kalia played a crucial role here. They were able to play a lot more aggressive. Crank, the Tiger is a little bit more of a passive. He has to wait out for his flicker play. You're not going to be able to just implosion in an opponent's face and just expect them to take it, right? So you gotta wait for a flicker cooldown, which is 120 seconds. If you miss it, if there's a purify, if there's someone obstructing you, of course, which was a Minotaur, it was affecting it severely. Not to mention there was even a thought really with the taunts and everything. I think the pressure by those 2 tanky heroes was too much for Crank, so he was not able to make the sets. When he's not able to make the sets, Rio was having a hard time. A lot of the times, I do think Rio was also kind of making bad decisions. But with the Farsa, it's like the worst bad decision you can make is basically flying to your opponent's face, which we have seen in a lot of times in this tournament so far. We've had one dude who uses the bird form to recall taunt only. Don't know where that dude went. Must be eliminated, but damn, it would have been nice. He uses the Farsa bird form not to travel. He legit flies to the opponent's face, recall taunts, and comes back. That was his whole thing with Farsa, bro. And they won. Crazy. Anyways, with it, MVP screen, is it? Or is it? Yeah, MVP screen comes in, of course, the Granger 706. Full build? Nope. He had the last item, but Drax this time around got a chance to shine. did not get, of course, dominated by an Airtel. Got that
Yeah.
straight up MVP, and with it, great work at IGC, man. Indian Gaming Corps, of course. And with it, we should be going into the game number 3 pretty soon, but we should be seeing the results screen. But really nice that their icon is glowing, you know. But yeah,
Yeah.
there we go. Result screen comes in. Buzzley is the only one with the silver, and rest of the people they get the chocolates. The one in Zushin they got, yeah, of course that's from my end. But what is happening with the Zushins? What is that
He-
build, homie? Mana boots for real? Where is that elegant James? Come on, man, come on. What is going on? Like, did they nerf freaking Clock of Destiny or something?
Wait, is she like really going for the cosplay of Jushin? Like literally, Jushin is holding a wishing lantern, right?
Oh,
And he bought
yeah.
the wishing lantern.
Bro is like, I'm gonna
That's so
go
funny.
lore accurate. It's
Yeah.
like building the Great Dragon Spear on Zilong first item, nothing
Yeah.
else. Done.
I mean, it works for Zilong, but I don't think it actually kind of works for Jushin anymore. The fact that she
It
kind of
works
lacks
for
that.
Zushin, you get the mana, but it's like a third item, bro.
Yeah.
It's a third item. You need the Clock of Destiny first. I mean, of course, you got the Elegant Gem, then Glowing One, then Clock of Destiny, then you build the Wishing Lantern. That's the third item. After that, you can go for a Winter Crown, maybe an Ice Queen Wand if the opponents are too fast. You know, they got too much sprint, Usain Bolt and stuff. So, Fredo that day, he told me that, Brody with his sprint is just him. But anyways, Fredo comes in with the most creative jokes. We're missing him tonight. He's a little bit under the weather, but hopefully he can come out of the darkness. He might be in there for too long,
Yeah.
because most of the time Fredo he doesn't have electricity, so his screen is just black. And he enjoys having a black screen. Says he's the Dark Knight. Crazy, man. But not the Batman, the other Dark Knight. But anyways, Neon Genesis and No Cap. I'm just filling in for Fredo, man, giving out his jokes. But with it, Neon Genesis and No Cap, they pair up again. 1-for-1 score. Need 2 more wins. Let's see if it's a game 4 still, or it's gonna be a game 5 coming in. If No Cap gets this one, yeah, definitely. Neon Genesis first pick again. This time, come on, guys. Show what you got. What you got, homie. What you got.
Oh. Okay, still going for the usual ones, right? Maybe this time they will take the Fedrin and the Florin if they wanted to, but yeah, it basically don't work because they pick a Zushin last match and they don't have a magic damage to kind of accommodate for the fact that they're going for the mid lane utility, right? So even they try to make a Zushin kind of like a burst, like picking a lethal ignition there, not working. And so basically, this time around, they're still going for the usual bans for the side of Neon Genesis, as you see Gatot and CC, and maybe hopefully another one that we see before, but No Cap are going for the ban, the usual ban before on Neon Genesis side. That's going to be the Kaleya and also the Lancelot, which the Lancelot never, get to see the daylight of this NCC tournament. Maybe some matches where I wasn't watching it. Maybe that's the place where he came up. But other than that, 1-1 again being banned to the side of Neon Genesis, always the usual ones. But this time it's 1-1 on both sides, so it's basically a very balanced in terms of skill plays. But that last match just don't justify anything. So third ban would be, let's see here, it could be a Selena again, who knows, or it could be, let's see. I'm kind of betting it on Selena because maybe No Cap knows that Neon Genesis have a Selena player, which could prove a nuisance because you know how those abyssal arrows can stun you all the way across the map, and you could do nothing about it. Even if you don't take a purify, that is. But yes, they're just still rethinking about the live decision or draft decisions, thinking about the third ban that they could punish to the side of Neon Genesis. And KKK Harriet. So it's gonna be a gold lane deny here, right? First pick to the side of Neon Genesis. Of course, on the blue side, what are they going to be picking as Ray is just busting down there?
Crazy. Anyways, again, same draft and stuff. The only thing that changed this time around was that Kalia Ben. Kalia Ben opens up who? Oh, no, never mind. They are the ones who banned out the 1-1. But they get the Baksha this time around, and with it, Baksha Baxia, a roaming position most likely. But let's see what happens as we move forward with this draft on our plate. And
Counter
if
pick
there's no
for the
Zushin coming
Baxia.
in, I gotta remove her sadly. Nah, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. I'm removing it for my PC, man. My PC don't know, can't handle the thickness of the file. It's 9 gigs, guys.
Where do
And
you
I
get
got
that though?
6, you know.
Where do you get
Anyways,
the file though? Like what?
I have my ways. If it's a
Nah.
Zushin thing, I can get it.
Okay. I get it. I get it now.
Anyways, no cap, no cap. Damn, bruh. It sounds like, hey,
Okay.
yo,
Straight up
hey,
2
yo.
counters coming up for a Baxia, bro. Damn, that's crazy.
They brought the
Uh,
manic on the surfboard and they brought the manic with the fire. Wow. God technically looks like a water type, you know, because of the blue balls and stuff. But yeah. Yeah, he throws blue balls, you know, and shoots a blue laser at your face with his hair technically. Have you seen it? It actually comes out of his hair. He goes like
no,
this.
I never know about that. Damn, that's
Yeah, it comes
crazy.
out of his hair. He goes Kamehameha and like then he leans down and he does something like this. Like
Damn.
yeah, it comes out of his hair. That's why his hair is like that, like a flame. That's where the
Like
laser's
a
coming out, you know?
like a Saiyan, right?
Yeah, bro's a
Yeah.
full on Saiyan. Got that
Yep.
Saiyan build as well, but no
He's a
clothes
god
and
Saiyan already, right?
yeah. Blue Saiyan.
Yeah.
But anyways, they get the Hilda this time around. Interesting. And Drax gets his Granger as well.
Mhm.
Looks like the Esmeralda are not going to be seeing the limelight, but way, yo, there's Lapu Lapu still open. Let's
Mhm.
see if there's a Lapu coming in. Oh, do they not want to
That's
go
bad
for a
session.
Lapu Lapu?
Yeah. CC is also down though, so Esmeralda also down. Lapu, they won't go for the ban anymore because they have to pick a roamer on our side of no cap. Maybe they will. Actually, no cap still can ban, so even if they don't ban
Yeah.
here, the ban is gonna come for the side of no cap here. They have to rethink about not only EXP, they have to think about the gold lane also. Irithel maybe, or I don't know. They're going for the high lows actually, which I don't know about the high lows because I feel like the gore just melts the high lows because of the true damage. Like true damage coming into the side of no cap, they can't afford to go for something tanky. Instead, they need more. They have damage, they have Farsa, they have Granger, but I feel like they need crowd control now. I think that's all they need.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely agree with you, you know. So let's see what Neon Genesis plans to do. Looks like so far they're taking in the Hilda as a EXP laner, and with it they're banning out the high loss possibility. Just don't want that ramp for that sassy walk, you know. Not sassy
Yeah.
walk, that sassy running. You don't want a Hilda to be charging at you like 200 miles per hour because that's what the
Right.
high loss will enable at you. And they also ban out the Grok as well. Don't want that giant coming in rushing. You know, after the revamp, Grok is kind of weak in the sustain part, but that charge is insane. What is that AoE, bro? It's like 5-man knock up. Like no matter how far they stand, as long as they're in the radius of a wall, boom, they get knocked up. Insane stuff. And the ones in the middle, they go yeet and they like basically bye bye. What is that crap, man? But anyways, talking about no cap, they're going to be moving ahead and show us if this is going to be EXP lane Hilda or a roamer Hilda. Most likely, if they want to pressure their jungler, it should be in roamer. If they want to pressure, if they just want someone who can lane fast, it's going to be the EXP. So let's wait out and see what the draft is going to be from the hands of No Cap of Saint Edmund College from Shillong. Okay, it's going to be
It's
a
a
roam
roam.
Hilda as they get the Lapu Lapu. Okay, no Esmeralda, so let's see what they're doing. But let's see. Last 2 pick from Neon Genesis.
Maybe I think they're kind of thinking that this Baksha is gonna go for the roam, right? That's why they kind of ban off that Hayabusa for no cap. I guess the Baksha roam also works here because of
Yeah.
his shield unity being quite a utility tool that you can rotate and basically check bushes or go ahead and initiate the 1.5 stun. That also is a liable factor, but I think a utility jungle on the side of Neon Genesis would not work anymore, so they have to kind of rethink their decision, trying to pick an assassin instead because they might need it for the gourd. They might need it to kind of, I know, like strafe or kind of bait out the X-Borg, try take down his Firaga armor versus possible. Yeah, and there we go. Neon Genesis once again on their, not their comfort this time, but actually their No Cap also played that Tsuyu well. Neon Genesis also proven that the Tsuyu can be played on their hands. So yeah, they're just going for something that can like dodge the last Insanity and take out the shield very easily, because this is going to be an export jungle.
Yeah, and glue. How well is the glue gonna work? Technically, he kind of doesn't lose the lane against Lapu Lapu. He can kind of win it, and he's a little bit tanky as well. So I think it's a decent pick. Okay, there comes the Ixia. No Cap really likes to go for those marksmen with those pretty skins, pretty girls. Because Ixia got that Metro Zero skin. No,
Yeah.
not it. It was Ixia, right? Yeah, it was Metro Zero Ixia. And then Melissa got that collector. So I guess they like to feel pooky and eagerly. But anyways, with it, how good is this Ixia in the game? Against the Granger, it's a little bit weird. Homie, you're a marksman, man. Tell me about Ixia versus Granger.
Honestly, Ixia is one of those marksmen that is very stationary, right? His ultimate, the full barrage, is also stationary. So it's very easy for, I would say, Granger to kind of outrun the full barrage, because a Granger basically have 2 dashes, because a Granger always go for the flicker. At the same time, he has his rondo to kind of dash away. But basically, since a Granger can kind of reposition himself, he's just gonna go the other side of where the fans shaped full barrage is gonna be, and try to basically give the Rhapsody shots to Ixia. And that's basically it about it. But in terms of laning phase, once Granger has that level 4, this Ixia might struggle in the lane, unless she has something to sustain herself because of her passive.
Yeah. Anyways, with it, ladies and gentlemen, we're in the game 3. And what do we have here? Both teams 1-1. No 1-1 in the game though, because she gets banned every match. So with it, we're gonna be witnessing the Hilda being a menace, disturbing Shiro Oni. And at the same time, I'm the cousin. Oh my god! Looks like Mizuki had to pay with his life. And right now, he's gonna be doing that emote that is on his name. But into the casting, there's myself, Ray, and I'm joined by Bolte. And let's see what is gonna happen in this best of 5 series as we go game 3. Let's see who takes it and gets that 2-1 so far. And they still have to get that 3 after all. I was reading the Lapu Lapu's name as Boop Bro.
Yeah, I'm same, man. Like boobies.
Boop.
What? Anyways, 1.5 coming up by Crank. Mizuki is in trouble. Almost by the dust though. Didn't actually get hit by the Spirit Shield, because if that hit could have been a demise of Mizuki. But here comes Shiro, finally cracking down that Firaga armor. Boop Pro at the same time. Gonna go for the initiation on backline to stop the stepping of Neon Genesis, to further stop the rampage onto 20. But they're still gonna go for the jungle invade, because they want to deny 20 as much as possible, because if a 20 is confirmed, that's gonna be quite a menace. So here we are. Ray, wait, is this a... Okay, I think like Neon Genesis always went for the... What is that called? Like, get your roamer to level 4, right?
Yeah. They always do that.
Yeah. Oh, it's lagging though.
Yeah, it's a little bit of lag in the lag of dawn. But anyways. Hey, top lane pressure coming in, Lapu.
Some land shakers coming up. Ryu's gonna be forcing the flicker, gets the safety. Another. Oh, never mind. Mizuki trying to go for the Ryu, but of course they have to kind of stop Yonex from actually getting crazy here. Boo Pro at the same time. Finally stop using the bravest fighter now, so they have to back out for now. Still no kills, but only Neon Genesis will get that first blood. But Crank though is into the domain where the true damage is gonna start spilling out. And yes, 20 also is looking for a position to go for the last Insanity here. Gets stopped by the wretches of Yonex here. Crank is gonna fall there to the bravest Raging Slashes coming up from Lapu here. And oh, Boo actually dodged the Federer Strike to split and lick.
Hey!
Hey!
The Candyman got to him.
Very much. What syrup is that? A strawberry syrup?
Yeah, definitely strawberries. Bro, bro is full on pinky. So you know what pink stands for? It's strawberries. Only technically, it's strawberries are kind of red. But hey, this Hilda
Hey, hey.
Mizuki every time gets melted out. Bro is like done. But anyways, wow, crazy lag of dawn happening, guys. It just sometimes you got that issue with Geo. That's why I switched to Airtel. I'm not sponsored. I'm just it's more. Hey, if Geo you wanna get more praises from me, sponsor next
Damn,
LAN or something.
My God, Ray is using each and every strategy you can use to get that Airtel sponsorship. That's wild.
Yeah, bro, I've
But
been using Airtel since I was born. Crazy, isn't it?
I will say that Airtel is good on the MS, but it's kind of bad onto the streaming side. Experience. Geo is better
I
in
see.
streaming, honestly. Anyways, okay, that's gonna be a free turtle to the side of Neon Genesis. No cap didn't actually go for the contest because they are way behind. The fact that Mizuki also being a roamer and not very tanky, like that's quite concerning, don't you think, right?
Yeah, I think because he got taken down multiple times, and it's a Hilda. Not exactly the most tanky of the tanks, but what's happening on top? Who's getting pressured there?
Yes, sir.
Fox,
Crank is gonna fall. That is gonna be Busley. Crank the tank. He's getting cracked here. Oh, pause meta once again, of course. It can be a Mobile Legends without the pause meta. But anyways, we're gonna be back to the casting desk, it seems. But hello there, Ray. It seems like there is some technical issues. I think it'll be solved in just a jiffy. So don't worry, folks. Nothing is gonna happen. We're still gonna get that match resume.
What's up, Bolty? Do you want to see me wear a headband? It's too bright, actually. I should have a black one.
Why did you have that as? What for? What though, bro?
My sister left it on the table.
Oh! I was quite concerned because your hair is not that long to kind of like. Mine's actually kind of long now. The fact that it's going down there.
You should wear one.
Nah, bro.
How long is mine actually? Mine is not that long.
It out,
yeah, it's like this much.
Decent.
Yeah. Suddenly, nah. It's not long enough, man. It's not long enough.
Yeah,
bro. It sucks.
Sucks what?
When I was a kid, my parents always used to cut my hair short, and right now,
I feel you in that one.
1 second, I gotta check the text. We gotta get the update from the production.
Okay. Talking about the haircut session, right? It's not high school if you don't get a cut from your teacher.
Huh? A cut from your teacher?
Yeah, because like it's basically in my school is like having long hair is like a sin. If they see your long hair, they cut it. They cut it however they want. They give you the bald. I don't know, maybe like the buzz cut time. But anyways, we're back to Land of Dawn here, Ray. Okay, we have in Sonex here going very aggressive. Gonna be pulling out the Gourd here. The Gourd is in trouble, but has to latch out because you don't want to get the true damage of the tier 2 turret. Here comes Boopro with that slash, but misses the land flicker shaker. But that is going to be Sonex kind of feeling things out. Still lives to see another day. And that is going to be Oni almost taking out Boopro. But nobody's going to fall there. Instead, alt wasted. A lot of pressurization coming up, but still nobody is going to fight to this.
Suyo first game, Suyo won. Suyo second game, Suyo won. Third game, Suyo, they're winning.
Yeah. This is
Suyo meta. Suddenly, Suyo meta.
NCC Suyo meta. I think so.
Okay. Oh my god.
Oh, the damage though. That's so dangerous. The fact that that's a Lapu and you just burst down a Lapu without hesitation. That is
wow. Suyo and the Granger damage combined, it's just like delete button at this point, and not sure what NoCap is gonna do because their front lines are falling. The only one that can technically take the hit is Xborg because he got the shield, and after the shield he'll go back, but it's not enough. Their front liners are falling, and they gotta find a way. They gotta get tanky. They gotta have more damage to push them away. But right now, look at the level difference. That's a level 10 and level 9. There's a little bit of level difference, but look at the EXP difference. It's level 7 Lapu. What is he supposed to do? Suyo just heals back up.
Whoa! He's trying to go be him, but he's not him. The fact that he just get melted down. Another Feather Airstrike going to be dropping onto the ranks of No Cap.
Hey.
It's going to be 20 falling down. Shiro only gets the kill. Unstoppable for the unstoppable chosen by the Immortals once again. And that is going to be a 3-4-0 trade. Very much capitalized in favor of the side of Neon Genesis as they are on 10-2 and onto the gold lead as well.
So check out the chat on this one.
Yeah. With the frog, right? Hang they right? Oh!
Anyways, wow, pressure.
Flash in. Yonex. I think Yonex actually do a very good job right now in terms of just being a nuisance onto the ranks of
With
No Cap. The
blue.
fact that he even latches onto the gourd, trying to give him the bitter gourd. But anyways, Boo Pro once again. The Drax dealing so much damage here. He is the Drax. Nobody can catch him because, you know, like Marvel Drax, right? You can't
They
see
can't
him.
see him.
Yep, exactly.
Anyways, 10-2 score. And right now, oh my god, Sonex, so much pressure, but he goes to split, becomes a bunch of kids, and you know, they can't touch the kids. You know, yeah, he is technically kids, you know. So with that, that is 4,000, oh, how much, wait, sorry. That's 9,000 gold lead into the hands of Neon Genesis from CV Raman Global University. And, okay, looking at the bills, Granger going for that 4th slot right now. Crazy amount of gold, 7.6k. Meanwhile, Lixia is on 4.6.
Okay.
Oh my god, Buzzley gets taken down. 4.6k gold. Meanwhile, your opponent is 7k. Homie, that marksman is too fed. That is basically twice as much as you. And with it, that Granger level 12. Oh my god. Level 12 Granger and a level 7 Hilda. What the hell is she? Gah.
That is a very level difference there. Even that Shiro, just a straight up arrow, just take down like 50% of the HP of Krusty. I'll just call it a Krusty fight now. Because
Yeah.
he's definitely getting crusted upon, of course. But here we go. This is going to be a free lord to the side of Neon Genesis. They might as well use this to their advantage to crack down those inhibitors now. Because they won the 2-1 session here. As Yonex also is kind of in a pickle here. But of course the Rivalry is going to be healing him up a bit. But that's going to be Crank as well surviving. That is the assistance airstrike. Take down one, but Crank will get the other one. But there's going to be more as Mizuki is in trouble. Has to use something, but no! The godlike session for Shiro here. Applaud himself to take down another one, and that is a 0-3. These games have been a back-to-back. Like, I get the slaughter. Next match, you get the slaughter type thing, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
man.
Crazy.
Lord walking down mid lane, no holy shields to stop it. Crank with the tires might just push the base in. The inhibitor's gonna fall down. Minions rush in, but what did they do? Level 10 only. Level 13's on the opponent's side. Look at the damage coming in. Oh my god, looks like they might just crack down the base with Crank over here. Let's see.
This could be it. Oh, full barrage just in time to save the day. And yes, they did save it, but of course it's got to do pro. Try to be in the midst of it, but of course, look at Drax having so much damage now. Just melt down the Lapu. Even the Lapu, I don't really think he has like an antique. The fact that he just gets melted instantly by Drax. But of course, this Mizuki as well. He's gonna get busted down by Drax. Mega kill coming in from the Ranger here. And also Ryu will be the one to get the kill on 20. And this seems like it's a game, but they're still going in inside the little fountain there. But of course, that will be game number
Hey, Granger, why is it
three.
pushing? Oh,
for the side of Neon Genesis.
bro, Farsight's the only one pushing with her feathers and stuff. Granger's just freaking with the cat and just teabagging and stuff. Man, Drax. You know that Dokes
Okay.
meme, like yeah. Anyways, that okay. So next, do check out the text that you have received. Anyways, great game so far. 2-1 on the board. One more game, and the side of Sivinaman Global University, they can get the W, and they can get to be in the top 9, closer to sharing their 250,000 diamond prize pool and 55,000 cash prize, and of course, tournament lobby access plus diamond prize pool. Diamond support for their Siviraman Global University institution. After all, they're representing that state. You know, one of the things really affects me is look. Armageddon, they're representing IIT. When the hell did IIT ever host a MOBA55 tournament, bro? Why is that? Why do
What?
but yeah, second thing, you know. Oh,
Second thing,
okay.
what?
You can go for that, Bolty.
What?
You can go for that. No issues.
Ain't no way I'm just gonna dip it when the live stream session is out there. I'm not doing that, bro. I may be
You can.
unprofessional, but I'm not that unprofessional.
I don't know. I guess you can freeze your video. Like I think your video freezes when you like. I don't know, man. I think you can freeze your video if you like pause the video ninja or something. I don't know. I think there's a
Alright.
way you can freeze the video. Like there was one dude that always used to freeze his video because okay, go ahead, run.
All right, sure,
Run.
man. Thank you.
Anyways, until Bolty comes back, of course, I'm just gonna be analyzing over here. Granger MVP back to back again. When can I get a Zushin MVP, please? For the love of God, please. Anyways, so far 408. Granger tracks again with the MVP assist more this time around, but of course the builds, nothing much to say. It's the same one, the classic good old Hunter Strike, Malefic Roar, Hunter. Sea Halberd, and of course he was 100% going for that Blade of Despair to dish out the maximum amount of damage. And with it, he gets the MVP back to back. And with it, we're going to be seeing, of course, the side. Okay, let's remember Shiro Oni. Okay, Sonex with the damage build is crazy over there. Love the confidence. On the other side, though, Buzzley did get 3 kills with the Sky Piercer, but was not able to do much. Mizuki, on the other hand, was really got it down as well as Boo Pro really affected heavily in last match. But with it, what was it again? I think this game around it was the draft issue. For sure. Because like Xbox passive kind of a jungler. They kind of took no. Yo, he'll be back, don't worry. But yeah.
It's cool. I'm back.
Wow.
Wait. Wow. Chroma Creator is working for me now. The background is black, just like my soul. This is
just
the
like
abyss.
Fred.
Oh no, bro! Don't
Thank
give
God
him
you're
a
not
cameo,
casting
bro.
with Fredo. Thank God you're not casting with Fredo, homie. Hey, can I make my background black? I can technically. I can.
Yeah, you can definitely.
Yeah, but I don't have a black image. I don't keep. I mean,
The chroma. If you take out the Jushin, I think it'll just be black.
Nah, because it will become blue, right? My screen is blue.
Yeah, and then you apply the chroma effect, and that's gonna make your screen black. Because transparent is basically gonna be black, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's fine, man. I'm gonna keep the Zushin. I'm happy with the Zushin. The only time I kept it down was during BGMI. Other than that, she's gonna stay, bro. She's gonna stay, even if people call me Delulu and stuff. Like, bro, like she's not real. She's real to me, kind of shit, you know. Anyways. Game 4 should be starting in at Civitamon Global University. They have created a massive dominant tempo. They might be getting the 3-1, and we might, of course, see them get into the top 9 position. But at the same time, unfortunate circumstances always show up, and one person would definitely hate that, you know. But anyways, with it, we should be diving into the game number, 4, as soon as possible, and we will see if Civitamon Global University get it with the 3-1. They promised me a sweep though. But yeah. Let's see if No Cap can say No Cap and just win this game around. But is it going to be on their favor so far? The draft has not been that aggressive after that game number 1. I think it's the Suyo, man. They got to get that Suyo on their side. That Suyo was a really green flag, literally. And after that, it's just been red all over. 2 losses back to back. Hopefully their morale is not down. I'm obviously always rooting for the underdog as well. They're a team that I don't think I've never seen before. And to get into the top 18 from 547 teams, that's a crazy feat, right? We are down from round 1, round 2, round 3, this is like round 5 something. Yeah, I think so. I lost track. Anyways, they have made a great progress. So team, just so you guys, if you're listening to this casting or watching it later on, of course, team St. Edmund College from, of course, no cap from St. Edmund's College. I do hope you guys the best, and I hope to see you guys in more community tournaments, of course. And NCC has also promised a winter season. This is the summer version, you know. So I hope you
Yeah.
can, of course, participate in that as well. But with it, ladies and gentlemen, we come in on that game number 5. Sorry, 4, right, because I saw that best of 5. Game number 4. And No Cap gets that first pick again. Maybe they can prioritize that Suyo and get something, man. Bolty's hair is mixing up with the background, looking really sick, man. You should have worn a black t-shirt as well. Your headphones are already black, your microphone's black.
This is green though.
That is green. And, technically the camera is just picking it up as a dark color because it's too small.
Yep.
Yeah. Mine is black. My mic is also black, but because it's shy, it's like, I don't know, is it metal? I know it's a metal, but I don't know what metal it is. What metal is it? Well, do you know? I think our mic metal is the same. What is it made out of?
I don't know, maybe aluminum or something. Painted
Yeah, something
aluminum
like
could
that.
be. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's because of my light. It's like shining really bright. But anyways, first pick. The 1-1 man. Holy hell! This girl does not see the light of the day.
Nope,
To be
never.
fair,
Never.
to be fair, anytime we've seen her open out, it's just like either they. I mean, they lose the early game. That's because 1-1's pretty weak in the early. But damn, once late game, this girl is just non-stop flying. Damn, Bolty, your whole camera became black. What the hell? Anyways, Gatot Kacha. I don't think Neon Genesis is gonna give out that Gatot anymore. And Farsa is not gonna go into the hands of Rio from Ohio. It should have been Ryo from Ohio. It should have been better. Technically, you can call it Ryo because it's RYO.
Yeah. Both pronunciation works, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ryo from Ohio. But Neon Genesis, let's see what pick is going to be happening. And if I'm not wrong, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be having 3 giveaway spins after this one. So make sure you stay tuned, okay? If this is the last game. If there's a 5th game, yeah, stay tuned for that one. But anyways, if this is the last match, make sure you don't go anywhere and stick around to the end of the stream, or else you're going to lose out on the diamonds. We have multiple viewers get 899 diamonds. Those are some lucky people. So that is like epic skin, and in discount season, you can actually get it on 600 diamonds. So you can actually save 200 if you buy it on the discounts, as well as promo diamond seasons as well. So that is free diamonds for you, man. So make sure you stick around, share the stream to participate, and of course, enjoy the diamonds if you do win it. Anyways, with it, Neon Genesis have done their draft. No Cap first pick. What do they pick it up? Kalia's not going to be seeing the light of the day, of course, because from Crank it was a lot of pressure. And with it, No Cap. Let's see. First pick, Bolty. What do you think? What did they pick?
It could be a mid lane again. Oh, never mind. They're going for the Baksha again.
Turtle.
Okay. I don't know, man. Like Neon Genesis, like they always take this kind of draft. They always go back to back on you get this draft, I get that draft. So yeah, this time it's gonna be Neon Genesis, not with the Baksha, instead No Cap with the Baksha. Now could be another same draft that could come, because it could basically be a copycat session, because they know if that draft works, we're gonna use it. We're gonna use it against you. That's the kind of mentality that I'm getting here, folks. But anyways, 2 bans to the side of Neon Genesis could go for the. It didn't work. I think the Xborg and the Gore didn't work this time around, so they have to think about something. But this Baksha pick is actually a very flexible pick, because you can go for the roam, you can go for the jungle if the other side. This is where I think you can go for the jungle now, because nobody's gonna melt you down. But yes, the Lancelot being banned for 3 consecutive matches, it's taken, and yes, everybody wants to be a Carl TZ.
I think No Cap made a mistake here. Maybe the Farsa ban was they forgot that Lancelot had to be banned out, because if I'm not wrong, Shironi, he's a good Lance user, of course, so they might be in trouble right now. And Neon Genesis, of course, to trouble the frontliners, they get the Eve. So Neon Genesis, No Cap cannot exactly, from St. Edmund College Shillong, cannot exactly go for a frontliner composition anymore, because Eve will just slow them down. So they have to go for an assassin, and the assassin that's only left out open is going to be the Hayabusa or the Yishin Shin. And in both of them, Lancelot can kind of win in those team fights if he's obviously in the lead, but it all boils down a little bit. But yeah, with it. Oh, yes, sir. No Cap. Sonax, you promised me, but instead it's No Cap. And talking about No Cap, guys, Sonax was the one who was supposed to lift the curse. But right now, since he's not the one doing it, you might be the one getting cursed. Yu Shong, 0% win rate in the tournament. Oh my god. This should be a sweep right now because if I swear, as soon as you lose to a 0% Yuzhong, man, crazy. I mean, not the player in this tournament so far. Like, how many days has it been? 30 days. Yeah, 34 days of this tournament, bruh. Like 34 days of this tournament, Yuzhong 0% win rate, guys. That's crazy. And if you lose from him, I don't know what to say, man. Anyways, jokes aside, Sonex, do check out the chat and do let me know what you thought of. Anyways, they go for the Zetian again, hoping they can get that lucky strike, but Neon Genesis, they smelt it. They knew it's the green flag boy. It's that Suyo that created the impact on the first game. So no more Suyos for you. And No Cap says the same thing. No more Grangers for you either. Both of the sides are really respecting their carries. But of course, there's Lancelot and Lapu this time around on the hands of Neon Genesis. So No Cap, you gotta obviously pick out the best of the best. Right now, what do you have? You got the Moskov, you got the Irithel, and maybe a Bruno if obviously they get banned out. But I don't think they will get banned out. They can because marksman ban, right?
Yeah, definitely. You think a Claude will work here?
I think yeah, but like I don't
For the
think
side
they
of Neon
play
Genesis, just say.
I don't think they play Claude that much. I haven't seen Drax play Claude. I've only seen like Stark TZ play Claude a lot in this tournament. And I think there was another dude, I forgot the name, but he was from like a Siliguri University. And yeah, Shinru was pretty happy about it, because he's from Siliguri.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, all our casters got their own states, man. Like I'm from
Yes,
Assam,
sir.
and Assam has like so many teams, bro. Like every other day, it's a USTM. It's a USTM team. I swear to God, I do hope one of the USTM teams get into top 8 because there's no way like so many teams from USTM came in and none of them made it. But yeah, we've also had like a college that is like 2 kilometers away from here. Like it's literally on a walking distance. Crazy, isn't it? And we've had a lot of universities, man. I was surprised, but yeah, we've also had a lot of universities from Sikkim, a lot from Nagaland, a lot from Manipur. We had MU as well, Manipur University. We've had one called, I think, Ravenshaw as well. I think we also had Elusivity. They were also playing from Manipur, some college, Manipur Government College, was it? MGC? Yes. And there was also one called ML, literally. Their institution was called ML. I think it was like something like that in Manipuri. I forgot the name, man. Anyways, Neon Genesis. Oh my God, no cap. They're kind of making blunders, man, because they have been banning this Harriet and the Lancelot from the first games, but right now they got distracted, homie. And right now they give out the Harriet and Lance. That's a lot of heavy snowball heroes in the hands of Neon Genesis from CV Ravan Global University, Orisha. So, oh my God, what is No Cap supposed to respond with? I swear to God, if it's a Mincetar goal lane, it's an absolute cinema. But unfortunately, that won't happen, because Mincetar, bro, look at this. It's just so peak. You can literally counter everyone. But nah, that ain't happening. Mobile Legends 5v5 players in India aren't that peak yet. They ain't peak my level.
Hey,
bro, I would lock Mincetar right now, legit, and I would dominate. I'm a really good hooker. And if my hooks don't land, I just jump in with the flicker combo, man. But anyways, it's gonna be the Nathan fight magic with magic, they said. And Yushin, Neon Genesis last pick coming in, Romer. Crank the tank. What's your option?
Needs some sort of I guess like a tanky frontliner now, or maybe they could go for something support, but they would lack the front line because Lapu itself is going to be in the EXP, so it's not going to be like on their tails most of the time. So they need somebody to kind of solidify their standings here. And they also want to put the Harriet safe at the same time because Harriet's like a brawl marksman where he has to get close to enemy because his demand force is only in a specific place where you can go dashy. Yeah, there we go. Wow. Kufra. But why a Kufra though?
For the CCs, I guess it's a good one. We've seen a lot of practice Kufras in this tournament. Hopefully this is not one of them. We've seen a few peak ones. Like I think there was a guy like from Manipur. Like I think he has a YouTube channel. I forgot the name, man. Not like Romer, his Kufra was really good. And there was and wow, I can't remember his name. Super IMM. He also played the Kufra.
Super M.
Really,
the guy from Impurity,
really
right?
Yeah. He is
Okay,
playing in a different team. I forgot.
he's
I think
in
it was
C3
Eternity.
Meraki now.
Yeah. C3 Miraki. You're right. Yeah,
Yeah,
C3 Miraki representing. Wow, I can't remember the college right now. Wow. Anyways, man, there have been so many institutions I cannot keep record. Okay, let me just
I don't
remember.
even know one, bro.
Let me just remember. Okay, I might be able to remember, bro. I might be able
Maybe.
to remember, and by remembering, I'm saying it is called chat history. But unfortunately, my WhatsApp chat history got nuked 2 days
Yes,
ago.
sir.
Anyways, right now the draft is done. Neon Genesis, the draft is looking really good. The Kufra is the only like doubtful pick because doubtful Kufra, good execution. Wow. Bad execution, feeder. That's the difference.
Yes,
Because you jump
sir.
in, if you don't have a flicker, boom, you're dead. Because your opponents are just not gonna watch and see a bouncing ball in front of them. Balls are really tempting things, and they like to pop them. So of course, with with that, of course, the draft is done. What's taking so long? Are the players waiting? But yeah, so far the draft, nothing much to say about the draft, honestly. Hmm. Yuzhong. Yuzhong curse. Would it work? I like Zetian's outfit. The effects of Zetian is really nice. It feels like a collector level skin because it's all
Yeah.
golden.
Yep.
Because collector skins usually have like gold effects. So she's literally gold as well. Her effects are pretty nice in her max graphics.
If I'm not mistaken, Zetian is like the only successful Chinese empress, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. That is
Yeah.
why she's getting the gold treatment in the game as well. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah, she's actually like that's why like she's like a very respectful
Yeah.
character, right?
Same
Yushin
with
on the other
like
hand,
Cleopatra, right?
yeah,
For
yeah, it's
Egyptians. Yeah. Okay,
similar,
I
right?
think so.
Something similar.
Yep.
I think it's kind of nice. They're putting in mythological beauties and stuff.
Yeah.
Wow, we need a Cleopatra character. Technically, Esmeralda has like a
Yeah,
Egyptian
the
theme
fight.
skin.
Maybe a
Yeah,
skin. Yeah. Same.
technically, Esmeralda and Kufa are from the desert.
Yes, sir.
Who else is from desert? Khalid is from desert. Fredo's
Yep.
favorite character. Bro's traumatized. Every time every time we see Khalid in here, I just call out to
That
him and he's
any
like,
see
"Bro,
then in
don't tell
Betty,
me,
man.
bro, don't tell me." But looks like the game is on, but might be some issue. Until
Yeah.
then, until they fix it, we're gonna be here stuck, Bolty. So, Bolty, how are you doing, homie?
I'm doing fine. The fact that
Okay, we're going into the game. Let's
Yep.
see. We missed 3 minutes and first blood. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we go into the game and it's myself free and I'm joined by look at the purple buff.
already a skirmish for the side of Neon Genesis to be stealing that purple. Crank the tank is gonna go for Crank the whacking, slamming, but no, he gets taken out. So that's gonna be the first blood to the side of No Cap, but already 2 kills to the side of Neon Genesis. The man force gonna be up and right. They take down Mizuki as well, but also Sonex though. We thought the Yuzong curse happened in this tournament. Instead, the curse is actually wrecking him.
Yeah, man. But Sonex at least has 1 kill, equalizing it. Drax 1 assist, Crank 1 assist. Okay, everybody's got 1 assist. Rio is the one with the kill. Crazy, man. Anyways, right now, gonna be pressing. Hey, Crank all alone. I mean, it's nice you're pressuring, but I would not suggest a tank. Hey, that is so deep. Oh my god.
How deep? Anyways,
Yeah.
on top side, as a man force being spent, Natan
my
seems like
God,
he's winning
Crank.
the lane. Crank is still out there. He even take down that little insect for the Yishin Shin. I think that just forces him to get less EXP from that, and he has to rotate back. But that is a very fast Mizuki there. Whoa. Okay, Crank the tank now is trying to soak up a little bit of damage here. He's level 5, Mizuki's level 4. Mizuki's about to hit the level 5. There we go. But Crusted also is going to come rotate in this very red side. But RWM being popped. Not quite sure. It's gonna be Mizuki taking the red buff. So this is actually a very nice invade coming from Neon Genesis. But they have to not lose anybody. And they take the turtle. And that is a W.
W so far. Damn! Wow! Whoa! Damn! Shironi. Crazy. That was so fast, but Rio was faster in stealing that kill. Hey,
Crank!
He got mispositioned by the tornado hype. That's funny.
Damn. Yeah, it's really funny that I don't know. Maybe he tried to do like this TikTok where he used the Cyclone
Yeah.
Eye to kind of, you know, reposition himself and go for the 360 whoop smack up. But it seems like it's gonna be the fight against two. Oh no, it seems like Drax is coming down to go for the kill, but no, he turns back for now. And that is gonna be bot lane not really working out. It's gonna be top lane instead as Drax trying to go for a very aggressive play here.
Really aggressive play so far. And we said,
Oh.
wow, Ironi with stylish dashes. And oh, Eve, better watch
Curse
out.
coming up. With Black
Survives
Dragon
it?
over, it is on the loose, but it has to go back for now because, of course, Sonex will be the one to kind of call the Black Dragon back to the cage of the tier 1. Sonic still trying to get this turret though, but he has to get it out for now. A nice land shaker to connect. Gonna go for the triple skill, and that is how it is done. But still, it's gonna be Bo5 just trading out. But I guess it was an okay trade because you take down the jungler and another Tyrant's Revenge and Rage dropping down as they take out Bo5. And Zuki out here have to force out the push sense to kind of get damage reduction and also the slow. But there we go, Ryu still with the RWM, and yes, they take out that tier 1 on the bot. And they're gonna go for more here. See, like Garcia, gonna be busted down by the RWM. So much damage, so much pressure. Neon Genesis are on the lead with that 8 kills and 5k gold.
The pressure is just immense because look at that. That's a level 7 Yushin against. Oh my god, Crank.
Oh, he still goes for more. This guy is like non-stop pressuring. Like what a good, you know, Kufra player does is basically he's all over the map. You can't do anything. You can't initiate fights because of his sheer presence. Like you're just scared that you're gonna get the Tyrant's Revenge out of nowhere from the bush. So that is one thing that I think Crank is doing. Giving no cap here, and also another kill. Bo5 falls to the Lancelot here. Lancelot so much damage because of, I think,
level gap.
Yeah, level gap as well. But I just think that the puncture also deals a lot of damage just slashing around.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Mizuki. Crank is just enjoying himself, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Because 3-10 score right now. We have a almost an 8,000. No, almost. Oh my god, that's basically 10,000 gold lead in the hands of Neon Genesis because they just took down multiple of those turrets. And right now, wow, Crank is just not stopping. But he knows it's not a time to go inside the base. Not yet. Yep. Just wait for a while. But with it, Lancelot is level 13 right now, while the rest of the members are still level 7 and 8. That is just insane. The only one that's kind of catching up is level 9 Yu Zhong, but that's because he was the EXP laner looking at the item builds. Harriet is on the 3rd slot. Crazy. Nathan is on the 2nd, bro. That is a crazy item gap right now. Lancelot has the recipe items. I would say that's 2 items and 2 recipes. So he's trying to build towards the 4th, I would say. Nathan finally gets the ceruleum scythe, but it is a little bit late. Of course, he needs a little bit more farm to catch up as we gonna be getting that Lord in 30 seconds. Yeah, is it 30? Yeah, it's 30 seconds. Lord's gonna be coming up in 30 seconds. I don't think they're in any position to go for. Crank just really putting the pressure in. And let's just see what will happen into those later phases. But oh, look at that. Mizuki. Okay, really low. Oh my god, Eve.
Wow. Ryu. You know the thing, I don't really know how Moonton like try to transition Eve into like a utility kind of mage where she deals like tick damage, right? But instead they're going for the Void Blast to be a main skill for Eve damage instead. But okay, Crank coming up with the whip. He throws in 20 as 20 gets taken down by Shino. But at the same time, Mizuki also might bite the dust here because that sheer damage from Shiro with the level difference is way too much. It's gonna be a triple kill, I think, but the game just froze there. Sonex get the kill instead. Now picked out the pockets out of Shiro is instantly, but Bullseye is gonna be out there as well. The RWM gonna be following up. Doesn't take down anybody yet though. The Zetian is still alive. That is a dead Zetian now. Only Bullseye and 20 are left. And Sonex also behind the dust for overstaying his welcome. And that is basically almost a 3-1, but nope. It seems like not enough minions to kind of trickle down onto the base.
They're gonna go for the Lord right now, just trying to take the safe road. Rest of the members have also respawned in because it's not late game yet. It's still kind of the mid game phase, and they're really putting the pressure. Lancelot just gonna be regenerating most of his health back. Where is their marksman? Drax just trying to get it purple, I guess. Yeah, he's gonna get it purple because low on that mana, man. And I think they should go for the Lord. I think they should go for the Lord and just end it. But looks like they're trying to go for some little bit of flex there. Just, showing off right now. But yeah, Lord getting taken down by all the members. And I don't think the side of No Cap from St. Edmund College, they can do anything. But let's see what will happen as the Lord will come down on... wow, they took in a really bad time, man. There's like 30 seconds left for her.
Yeah.
It's gonna come on 10:45. Let's see. Until then, they're just gonna sync the link. Oh my god, sync the lanes, man.
Yes, sir. It seems like Shillong is not having a great time here. Wans would be very disappointed right now. Wish he was casting here instead because I kind of know that it was Shillong that's going to be playing. So, like getting Wans here would be great. But never mind then. It's going to be...
game.
Yeah,
it's going to be Shillong again.
Oh, really? Okay. Maybe we'll try to force him out to go for the Blade Armor again. But Mizuki getting melted. That's not only Wans's... it's going to be melted. Instead, it's going to be Mizuki's also. But almost. It is... 17k HP Lord just going to be using that dash. Not using dash. Instead, just going in for the whip of Mizuki again. Mizuki's like the sandbag, basically. So much happening here, but that's going to be 2 down to the side of No Cap. Make it a 3, make it a 4. That's a triple coming in for Drax. It could be a Maniac, but Drax is way too low as he just clips out of the map. And that will be game number 3. And cleans, not really a clean sweep, but a 3-1 where Neon Genesis San Joseph University. Oh, never mind. It's not that. Instead, it's who was it again?
It's Global University.
Yeah.
It's CV1 Global University. Congrats to them. They are going to be making it to top 9, closest to, of course, to the round robin stage. Of course, they have already qualified, and as well as getting to the top 8 and share the prize pool of 250,000 diamonds. So congrats, Neon Genesis from CV1 Global University. And unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to the hands of St. Edmund College, No Cap. But congrats to you guys for making it to top 18 out of 500 and basically 50 teams. So great job there, and I hope to see you guys in more future tournaments. But with it, they're going to be taking the WCV Raman Global University, and with it, top 9 from top 18, and they're going to be moving ahead with it. So, and ladies and gentlemen, of course, we're going to be doing the spins pretty soon, but don't go just yet because we have to see the MVP, right? Because who do you think the MVP? I think it's probably the Lancelot or the Harris, or maybe just the Lancelot.
I'm going to put my gets onto the, I think Harriet.
Okay,
Harriet.
let's see.
I think
Drax
Frank also deserved it. The fact that he played a very crucial, like the zoning kind of, basically a bunch of CC that always follows up by Crank. But anyways, maybe in our hearts, Crank will be the MVP. But the game of how he's gonna escalate things, I think he's gonna give it to the most damage dealer.
Yeah, or the best KDA, KDA.
Also possible. Yep.
But let's see. I think there were not many deaths. I think at the end Drax took him down himself with the turret. Man got clipped out of the map. It's kind of fun, It's kind of fun when you're having the 280 MS gameplay. It's really peak because if you haven't played in 280 MS, you're not a real Indian ML player. Like just quit at that point. You're too privileged. But go play. I'm just kidding. If and let's see who is the MVP. Of course, from CV Raman Global University and Orisha. They are, I think, one of the only team that is representing CV Raman. I think so. And let's see. But of course, don't go anywhere. We still have the MVP and the giveaway spins. And of course, we will have another match later on, another best of 5 series. But for now, it goes to Shiro Oni. He's going to be getting the MVP 608. To be fair, very flashy gameplays. And wow, look at that. He's 4 items done and building. He could have built the last one as well. That's just a recipe.
I didn't complete the Hunter Strike here. Instead, he just needs that extra pen that unique passive of the Fury Hammer gives. That is actually, this game actually gives a lot of candy to penetration. The fact that, of course, people are very tanky, and if you go for the negative penetration, that's where your damage kind of doubles. So, yeah, there we go.
Result screens, we're going to be getting it. Crank and everyone. Okay, Drax was not even close, actually. Funny enough, it was the Eve. Rio from Ohio with a 9.9. 507. A lot of damage, like you said, going for that burst. But No Cap with the tick mark, squad and icon. Really nice. Thank you guys for your journey, Buzzley, Crusted, 20TM, Boopro, and Mizuki. I'm wishing you guys the absolute best, and I would love to see you in the future tournaments. Of course, in future NCC, and as well as any other community tournaments. Make sure you obviously join them, because if you've made it to the top 18, where we have multiple of mythic leaderboards like LCF, Armageddon, Crux Requiem, all their members playing. We have Zohunt as well, if I'm not wrong, and I think we're gonna have
Crazy.
Illusitivity. Yeah, we basically have almost all the mythic leaderboard teams, and the fact that, yeah, we also got Anarchy, Sacred Shine, who are for some reason representing Zeo's institution, fashion institution.
What?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, they're representing her. I guess they're paying tribute to their manager, but crazy, bro. Imagine, why would a fashion university hold a MOBA5v5 tournament, bro? Crazy.
Only Zeo's power.
Zeo's power.
Yep.
She won a lot of cash in the recent tournament, and she did not give
Yeah.
us any. We gotta protest. But anyways, with it, if we are ready, we can go for the spins and of course wrap up the first best of 5 series. And Bolty, of course, I'll tell you the process. It's basically spins, man. Just say the magic word, abracadabra, or usually I just say, in Hindi, like spin NCC.
Like a fixture kind of spin. Is that it?
No, not fixture. It's the giveaway.
Giveaway, but like a fixture kind of spin. Is
Yeah.
that it? Yeah, it seems like it. All right. NCC spin wheel giveaway. Let's see how many people are going to be getting that sweet. Is it diamonds?
Yeah, it's diamonds.
Yeah, okay.
Basically, we like in the series, we usually pick 6 people. Okay, we pick 6 people out of all these people, and then we, what do you say? At the end of the stream, we choose the person who actually won out of the 6. Basically, it's like trimming it down. First, we choose 6 out of the 100 people, then we choose 1 from the 6. That is the main winner. But of course, first you gotta qualify for the 6, right? But yeah, let's go. Right now, we're gonna go with the first spin. Bolty, do the honors, man. Okay, the wheel already spun. It did not wait for you. But read the name. Who won it?
Who won
Is
there?
it
Wait, it's just
It's
numbers.
Pekuli. It's Pekuli. It means frog.
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
In my language.
What? Bekuli.
Yeah.
Bekuli,
Say the word,
Bekuli,
man.
Bekuli. You won, Bekuli! Congratulations for getting a sweet.
No,
Wait, what?
say the spin. So tell the win to
never
spin.
mind. Sorry. All right.
Okay.
Wait, what is going on? I have no idea.
Tell it to spin, bro.
Okay,
Tell it to
all right.
spin.
Again, spin the wheels, spin a Rooney. Let's go.
Tell it to spin, bro. Yeah, we're waiting for you. Anyway, second one. Who is it? Super Yoshi. Super Yoshi, make sure you stick around till the end of the stream. And right now, say the word again, Bolty.
Spinny.
And last one. Who is the last one? Read the name.
That is Aman TMZ, or is that tomorrow's? Thank you.
Could be one of them, but yeah, you know yourself, right? I'm on TMZ,
Yes, sir.
Hikuli, and of course Super Yoshi. Make sure you stick around till the end of the stream for the final spin. That's where you win, and that's where you can also get 899 diamonds. So make sure you stick around, of course. And with it, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you.
The last 3 happens after the second best.
Yeah. The last 3 will happen after this. We have obviously 6 total finalists. So make sure you stick around till the end of the stream. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be taking a break and both be taking a goodbye as well. He's just our guest caster tonight. So thank you so much for coming in tonight. Of course, Bolty and covering. And with it, we're going to be going for the second best of 5 pretty soon. Don't go anywhere. It's going to be between Mage Tears and Carpe Diem. Raren versus Kimmy. So make sure you watch around. Of course, this is 2 experienced players. So with it, we're going to be taking a short break. Keep watching NCC by Battleknights India.
am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to National College Cup NCC, of course, and we're going to be diving into the next game, which is going to be between Mage, of course, from Shillong College, if I'm not wrong. I'm trying to memorize it right now. And Carpe Diem from St. Edmund College. Let me verify it right now. I should be right. Yeah, I'm right. Mage Tears is from Shillong College, and Carpe Diem is from St. Joseph University, Dimapur. Of course. And with it, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be witnessing a great game because if I'm not wrong, Mage Tears has Raren and Carpe Diem has Kimmy, two of the very well-known players. Carpe Diem also have Kyle, one of the gold lane standards, right? I mean, one of the well-known gold lane standards, but right now he took a little bit of a hiatus, and right now he's back. And with it, we are witnessing his comeback season, but let's see how good is it going to be. Intercasting this for now is going to be myself, Ray, and it's going to be Zushin behind me, providing moral support. Fredo's picture is there, providing a little bit of presence. It's going to be me tonight, and let's go with this best of 5 series. For now, what is it? Draft is going to be beginning, and of course, what was it? Shiro, not Shiro. I think it was Super Yoshi, Pekuli, and another guy. I forgot the name. Wow, but you know who you are. I think it was Aman TMZ. Make sure you stick around till the end of this best of 5 series. That's where we will do the spins, right? And to make sure you do not miss it out on the giveaways on the diamonds, right? So with it, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be going into, what is it? The draft so far, nothing out of the ordinary, because of course these are well-known teams. I mean, not well-known teams, this newly formed teams after just 4 National College Cup after all, forming a student lineup with student, of course, but they're well-known players. Raren, a well-known player for the Baksha, being one of the only players that came with the Baksha pick in India. Actually, when Baksha was not popular, he was the only dude with Your Mom, Uranus. And I think another person was playing Nathan. It was Sark right? These players who basically define, oh yeah, Asuna with the Lunox. These players who do not care about the meta, they know a hero's strength and they made it popular. And these were of course, the famous ones. Right now, we're going to be seeing the bands coming in from Carpe, Carpe, like car and a pie. But anyways, Carpe Diem coming in. But yeah, with it, we're going to be seeing last band coming in from Carpe. Let's see what's going to happen. Mage Tears right now going to be following through with it. And we're going to be going with Lapu band. Okay, fair enough. Lancelot open, Yushinshin open, Zushin open, Farsa open, Kadita open. So many heroes are open, along with the Irithel Granger as well. So a lot of combinations are there. They can also go for the Gatotkacha. Just pick it out for a simple utility there. So for now, at least, we're going to be witnessing this match all throughout. And, okay, they go with the Lancelot. No issues. I'm going to be honest, it's a brain dead pick. Like, come on. Lancelot open, just pick it up. Pick it up. Because you gotta, I mean, your team name is Mage Tears. You gotta tear up the mage, right? And no, that is very violent. Don't do that. Instead, like, it is, obviously, it's talking about making her cry. So, of course. Anyways, 9:43 right now. We're starting off with the first best of 3 series. And I think we're gonna be in for 5 games at least. Because oh yeah, oh hell yeah, we go with the Zushin. Unfortunately, I cannot. I should be bringing Zushin because I'm all alone, man. I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely. I have nobody out on my cringe ass song. But I mean, to be fair, with my voice, it is definitely cringe. The song is not cringe. No music can be cringe except for really, really hot garbage. You know which songs. But yeah. Carpe Diem, they get the CC and the Zushin. But with the recent Zushin nerf, it's going to be interesting what will happen, right? So with it, let's follow through with it. We're going to be seeing the Gatotkacha come in as well. Carpe Diem, so far the draft is looking good, except for that Lancelot ban. It's a really risky hero. I mean, sorry, Zushin will be in a little bit of trouble due to the Lancelot. But other than that, Carpe Diem, their draft is looking pretty strong. Zushin can also dive into the back line. But let's see. Overall, I think they can pick up a Irithel right now. Irithel is better than the Granger, I would say. Granger has more damage. That's true. I mean, Granger has more damage right from the early game. With his spam ability, he just dishes out more damage. I mean, he has damage. His stacks basically help him. Okay, they go with the Hylos and Zushin. What is it? Wow. Punishment Ring. I just remembered the second skill name. Punishment Ring and Zushin Lantern Flare combo. Double the slow, double the trouble. Reminds me of Team Rocket reference. But anyways, with it, Mage Tears right now, they're going to be going with... no, sorry. Carpe Diem going to be going with their bans right now. They want... Okay, let's see. They want the Marksman's ban. Yeah, they just want the Marksman ban. EXP lane... not sure. They can ban the Phobius if they want, but I think a Marksman ban is going to be way better. On the other side, the Mage Tears... They're kind of mirroring each other, but there's a jungle left out to be picked for Carpe Diem. So Mage Tears, they will have to go with the jungle bans proceeding. So I think that is going to be their plan, their strat. Carpe Diem, let's see, do they pick it up right now? They're taking their sweet time. And time is something that we don't have. Technically, you don't have any time. In a blink of an eye, your time is gone. But not this draft. For some reason, the draft is taking really long. Hey, come on, Kimmy. Boot up the draft, man. Oh, I actually see Mage Tears. Why they Gatot? Why does a Gatot? It's Kimmy. But hey, what the hell is that ban? Oh my god. There's no way. Is that a misban? There's just no way. There's a Lancelot, bro. Why is there a Suyo ban? Not sure. If anything, I feel like the bans should be swapped. It's weird. If that's what's happened, that's crazy. That's crazy, mate. I feel like it's a mess. I think Carpe Diem for a second they thought they were Mage Tears, right? And they banned. Okay, there we go. Because there's no way there would have been a Suyo ban. Like that is a massive blunder. Like no ban, I understand, but like. That ban is crazy, man. That ban is crazy. Anyways, with it, of course, I am the... Both sides go with the Marksman ban. But one side goes with that Arlot. I don't exactly see the Arlot ban here. But to be fair, Arlot is a part assassin, can go with the flicker final slash. You know, his dialogue is pretty sick. He says, "Our fight ends here," and bro, because his ultimate is called final slash. And there we go. Kyle comes in with his balls. The Bruno, the footballer, the Neymar, not the Messi, not the Ronaldo. Ronaldo got the UEWC, right? Damn. Anyways, Mage Tears. Let's see. Right now, their mates might be tearing up because the side of Carpe Diem, they have yet to pick up the heroes, and I think a Hayabusa is definitely coming up. Come on, man, it's Hayabusa. There's no way it's not a Hayabusa. That's why they're not picking it, because they just saw like, you know, Mage Tears not ban any assassins, and they're like, yeah, it's fine. They're not going to pick up the Hayabusa anyway. So right now, I think this is like an easy Hayabusa game. It should be an easy Hayabusa game. Yep, Hayabusa is left out open. Hayabusa should be it. I would not say the Yushinshin. I think this is not an Yushinshin game. So for that one, Carpe Diem. Car and a Pi Diem. It sounds like I'm trying to say DM me. But so far the draft is great. They got the Walking Demon Hunter Sword. I mean, Kimmy loves the CC, so it's no surprises there that they're going to be picking it up. There's also the Bruno, of course, and Bruno versus the Nathan. This is a little bit weird, okay, because Nathan is DPS, but he does have the burst on his skills, so it's a little bit confusing. Nathan, Wind of Nature, though, he should be clapping that Bruno easily. But yeah, bro, come on. Why was they taking time in that obvious pick? Like, come on, bro. I called your draft long ago. Kimmy, take me as a coach, man. Just kidding aside, draft has been done, 30 seconds in, and we're going to be going into the land of dawn. Hopefully it's not a lag of dawn sometimes, because the internet really takes up the toll, man. And we just look up in the sky and we say, frick Geo, right? Thankfully, I don't have to say that I use Airtel. Hopefully, Airtel, you do sponsor me. Sponsor me a chair, because I'm still using a plastic one. Look at this. It's a plastic chair. My bottoms have become flat because of sitting here for 7-Eleven. And there's no 7-Elevens in India, if I'm not wrong. Actually, there is, I think, in Bangalore. Right? Yeah, there is one. This is what happens when you're left alone. You become a schizophrenic. I should not be saying that. But yeah, talking to myself. There's a song about that. But anyways, Mage Tears and Carpe Diem, we've already discussed the draft. I mean, to be fair, I'm the only one here, so I'm the only one analyzing it. I'm the only one analyzing it, and I'm gonna be the one hyping it up for you guys as we go into the Land of Dawn, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna be witnessing this game all around as we dive in. And Hayabusa, oh, there's Lemon. How did they give Hayabusa to Lemon? That's crazy. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be witnessing St. Joseph College versus Team Shillong College. Back-to-back Shillong institutions. Crazy. Tonight is a crazy Shillong day. And I don't have a Shillong caster. I called him and he says he doesn't have battery. Shillong, am I right? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, Land of Dawn, myself, Ray, the only one tonight. I'm going to be taking you through this best of 5 series elimination. So, oh my god. I think this is going to go 5 games. There's no way it's going to be a sweep because, holy hell, these two teams with Haitatsu, Summer, Sparrow, Raren, Ether. Oh my god. This is a stacked AF lineup. You have the Roamer from Dakusina. You have 27. You have Brendan. You have Raren. Oh my god. This is a stacked lineup. But with it, we're in the game. On the other side, we have Kimmy, Kyle, Erizi, Haruka, and Lemon. But oh, what is that positioning around? Better watch it out. But with it, oh, look at the pressures coming in. They might just go in for now. Kimmy getting a lot of pressure there. The damage might be there as well. Erizi getting back there, but the execution popped in. But oh, looks like it's going to be 50-50. Erizi and Araren both take down each other. One with the aggression, one with the defense. Sometimes that's why defense is the great offense. But with it, for now, 1-for-1 score. Carpe Diem, what is going to be the plan? Turtle, Haruka already on it. Swimmers, SWMRS. Man, come on, 27. What the hell is that name, man? 27 was so cool. You sounded like a Hitman agent. Right now, you're just like some weird abbreviation, acronym that I cannot really understand. But with it, Turtle dance starting up. Arize with that rapid bolt. Holy hell, bro wants to be that bolt. But oh, the damage is going to be there. Thrown away. Damage there. Revitalize. RWM. Everything being thrown here except for the sink. Maybe even to throw out the sink because the one sinking down to the bottom is going to be Kimmy going back to the base. And right now, the turtle going to be contested out. Haruka all over here. Lemon. Oh my god, might get taken down. The shadow is there. But Oogie Shadow Kill popped in. Might just take down Ether, but it's not going to be enough. No shadows left right now. Lemon will pay the price of no shadows. No maidens, no shadows. No maidens is me. I only got Zushin, man, please. 3-for-1 score right now. Mage Tears really making Zushin cry, that's for sure. Don't make her cry. She's my wife. I'll cry, right? But anyway, so far, solo casting session tonight, guys. Do you like it? Anyways, we're going to be seeing the side of Mage Tears having a little bit of substantial early lead in 3-1. But look at the top lane. Kyle already putting the pressure into Spiro, aka Brendan. He's a streamer, you know. If you don't know him, well, you know him right now. But there we go. A little bit of pressure in the bottom lane. Level 7 Raren. Oh my god. And 4 minutes level 7. That is crazy. Because Kimmy is still level 4. Oh my god. That is level 3 advantage. And right now, Ether, you know, this Eve mage, you know, last game Bolty mentioned it, like, generally, like, this Eve has become a burst mage because her first skill dishes out so much damage. It's crazy right now. But anyways, with it, wow. Mage Tears. I think they're kind of playing a passive. Speedo, are you okay? He's pretty back down. Anyways, they're going to be rotating towards the top lane, and they might just find a target, but bottom lane looks like a little bit crowded, but wow, that rhymed. Second turtle about to spawn up in 40 seconds, so we got a solid half a minute right now on the clock. There we go. Wow, look at the timing. Best caster in India for a reason. Bro, I'm soloing, so I get the self-glaze territory. But anyways, oh, Hayabusa. Lemon going for that split push on the bottom lane. Feather of Heaven secured. Oh, Swimmers might get taken down here. Phobius with a lot of damage. But oh, at the same time, there is the glowy spot away. AOG popped in, but gonna be dodging it down. Haruka, but oh, Hylos gets stuck in the midst of it. Kimmy gets a lot of damage onto his face. Zushin with the backline. He tries to 1v1 the other side. Not enough mana. The nerf is hitting hard. Hayabusa with the Shuriken. Arizi providing a little bit of a backup there. But wow. Aether. Okay, let's see. So far, so good. Nothing out of the ordinary. Okay. A little bit of aggression with that entropy. Not sure why. That's a waste of an ultimate, don't you think, Spiro? Anyways, turtle pops in. 3-1 score still. No casualties so far after that first turtle, but we might see the second one right now into the board. Because look at that, the pressure is in. The turtle gets secured by Raren right now, and the RWM pops in as well. Remon gets fist bumped by that Gaturkacha as he will go back to the base to come back, and Kimmy has to do the same, but manually, not by his opponent's top lane. There was a lot of pressure there. I think that gold shield was no, the gold chain just got taken down. High Tatsu traveling towards the top phase. But oh, Nathan with a little bit of aggression there. Entropy. Here comes AOG. But oh, High Tatsu. That might have been a mistake because he's going to get taken down. Giving a kill to Kyle. Not a good news because you don't give kills to the gold laner. Crimson Beacon baits out in the mid lane. And with it, 4-4-2 score. The side of Carpe Diem trying to make a little bit of comeback. But the turtle, 2 turtles down into the hands of Mage Tears. Not to mention, we got what? We got what? Oh yeah, we got 4 kills under 6 minutes. Let's see. Fast-paced game, late-paced game. But oh, look at that. Hayabusa gets the shadow, but at the same time, Haruka takes so much damage to the face. Gets taken down. Cece, you're not the tankiest fighter. Better watch out your movements. But look at the damage that's coming in from Aether. Oh my god. What is that? Anyway, Swimmer is going to be taking the anti-Q Ras. Speedo, wow, that's a lane swap, is it? No. 4 is bottom lane. Okay, they're going for the 1-4 rotation, is it? Lancelot on the top, 4 members on the bot. That's not a bad rotation, ladies and gentlemen. If you do not know, this is a rotation being used by, like, I think it's like, wow, 1 year ago already. Like, it's been 1 year. No, it's been 2 years. It was when BTK was relevant. That's crazy. Why am I roasting them? I'm just kidding. But anyways, look at that. The curtain call popped in. A lot of damage being dished out. Revitalize forced in. Kyle with the Berserker's Fury. Lemon with that. War Axe, a lot of damage and everything. I can literally hear the Changi emote. But anyways, oh, breastplate, brute force breastplate. But anyways, okay, Speedo. Great. Okay, 5-4-2, 8 minutes in, 20,000 gold lead. What is that? No, what am I saying? 2,000 gold lead. 20,000 gold, 2,000 gold lead. Sometimes when you're alone, you tend to say wrong things, you know. Turtle Slayer 3 times Raren with the Retribution goat, you know, even though we don't have a goat hero. Why don't we have a goat hero? Developers, come on, goat hero. But anyways, pressure comes in. Arizi has to back off a little bit. Execution to the defensive way. Football pops in, a lot of damage. Boom, bam, pap. But with it, itemization, look at that. Going for the endless battle, cooldown reductions all the way. Hayabusa with that, of course, War Axe building towards that Hunter Strike as well. Prioritizing the cooldown reductions as well as the penetrations. And Bruno with that, of course, Malefic Gun, trying to get that Zushin. Really, finally a Zushin with a great build, because what was that? You know, Rio and who was that mid laner from No Cap? What were they building, bro? What is that Zushin build? Mana boots, really, bro? Right now, and of course, I'm not roasting you guys. Hopefully you take it as a criticism, because gotta improve, man, gotta improve. But anyways, Kimmy into the top lane, tries to pressure in. They might be able to push in because AOG goes in, but it's not gonna be mattering. The turret will fall, the minions will take down, but look at the damage. High Tatsu, better watch out because there's so much people. That's 4 people jumping on one Gaturkacha. Poor Gaturkacha gets taken down. Aether also will get pulled in, a lot of damage into the face. Will he be able to escape? He does escape. RWM pops in and the damage is gonna be there. Zushin will pay up the price. Arizi goes back to the base, and right now Phobius popped in, but is it gonna be enough because the damage is onto his face? But at the same time, look at the CC going in, takes down the kill on Aether. Speedo still trying to buy out some time, but oh, Kyle, that is a really risky position. Had to get out of there, but execution, flicker play is gonna be enough. Oh, sidestep, Raren, you might get outplayed tonight, despite your best efforts. That was 4 people, man. Wow. 6-6 score really sells you the idea that these 2 teams are really equal, and with it we're going to be witnessing these teams go head to head, a tug of war match, if you say so, if you're pleased to say so, a intensive match, if you will. What is that? Breastplate and Malefic Gun. Kyle with the Malefic Gun gonna be getting that extended range, and that is gonna be hell. Aether with the Wishing Lantern, more HP based damage for this dude, because of course it pairs up really well with that first Boom Blast. No, it's not Boom Blast, it's Void Blast. Is Crimson Blast? Something, okay. It's hard to remember every skill name. I remember the ultimates, of course, but right now 6-6 score. Lord spawned, and Lord can be easily taken down by Kyle. 2-0 on a marksman. He doesn't have the flicker though, so has to watch out his positioning. So right now, what is it? God damn. Okay. I think this match right now already building up the anticipation in 10 minutes in, because what is happening, homie? Because right now we're seeing both of these teams not engaging right now, even though the fact they do have the angles, they're just waiting it out, not really caring. But oh, Lancelot popped in. Okay, just killing the minions. But there goes the Lord. Looks like Kimmy wants to charge. Swimmers might get taken down here. AOG popped in on the top of two people. The damage might be a little bit too much. CC retreats in with the skates. Has to go back. Hayabusa popped in from backline. Might just take down the Nathan. And yes, he does so. There is the damage coming in from, of course, the Hayabusa as well. Going into the backline. Ether with the flicker play. Is it going to be enough? Raden with dash in and dash out with triple kill. And the recall taunt from Lemon. Looking for the Maniac. Is it? But I don't think he's going to be able to get it, because there's the Lord. Retribution still into the hands of Raden. Want to make a Kyrie play? I don't think that's possible. But right now, okay, dash and... No, dash out. He just has to retreat. Erizi secures the Lord, 6-10. There is... Oh, okay. A Glow's pathway. Just to, I don't know, pressure the mid lane. And yes, they will. Tier 2 will get taken down. No sweat, no sweat. I'm gonna be pressuring that orange buff as well. Lancelot really wants it for himself, and he doesn't even get it. Yeah, oh my god, that's taken by Kimmy. Kimmy being the bully over here. And right now, the score has come into the favor of Carpe Diem, as they kind of basically have control of the whole map. Because look at that, Lord's gonna be walking in from the top lane and gonna be going into the bottom one as well. And the pressure just keeps on continuing and continuing as we're gonna be going with it. And right now, okay, did he use Oogie Shadow Kill? No, it was just the shadows being used non-stop. But tier 2 on the bottom lane will fall. The top lane, Lord is just a bait to take down the other lanes. They're trying to pressure in. Doesn't have the Holy Shield. Have to manually take down the Lord, and they successfully do so. But into the bottom lane, look at that. Pressure is going to be coming in. Bruno with those heavy balls pressing the turrets. But oh, Lancelot with that, of course. RWN popped in, though. AOG has to flicker out of there. Crimson Beacon, Lantern Flare. A lot of damage dished out. A great team fight. It still keeps going in. Swimmers will get taken down. Hayabusa with the Oogie Shadow Kill. 3 people taken down quite low. Bruno doesn't stop. Kyle with the mega kill. Right now, trying to chunk it the base as well. They're not going to be stopping. They're relentless. They want the base. They are already chunking it down. They're going to be taking down the mid inhibitor as well, creating the pressure. But these 2 people, can they make this defense? But Kyle might be a little bit too much for them. A lot of lane pressure. Kyle wants to end the base. He's pushing every lane possible. Minions rushing in. 2 people. Can they make it happen? I don't think so. As the side of Carpe Diem take the game number 1 in a very dominant fashion towards the end. Because, wow, is that not the case? Water break 1 second. You know, being solo, it can kind of suck, because sometimes you just want to drink some water, make sure you're always hydrated, man. But unfortunately, I'm alone, so you gotta bear it. Anyways, MVP, Kyle, easy. It should be Kyle. There's no way. Who else will get it? Hayabusa? I think Hayabusa. He did get a triple kill. I think it's tied between Hayabusa and Kyle. Lemon or Hayabusa gets the MVP. And talking about the game, right from the minute 1, I would say, I think the game was very 50-50. But the side of Carpe Diem, they utilized the marksman better. Because Bruno, with the crit damage, they basically snowballed him. They gave him the resources needed. They pressured his lane the most. Hayabusa, of course, being the backline taker. I don't get how they did not ban the Hayabusa, honestly. They could have banned the Irithel. Because, I mean, sorry, they could have left out the Irithel open and decided to deal with it with a Bruno instead. I mean, either way, I think Kyle was going to pick Bruno anyways, because they banned out the Moskov, they banned out the Granger. So, like, the best next marksman is a Bruno. And it's also one of his favorites recently. So, I think that was the reason. So, I definitely think the bans need to change a little bit. They should not give Lemon his comfort. If I'm not wrong, Lemon has played Hayabusa a lot of games. Lemon, Hayabusa, and Lancelot do not give it to him. I think that was the main reason. But yeah, there we go, MVP. Yeah, I was right. I'm a caster, bro. I know everything. Anyways, Carpe Diem from St. Joseph College. No Joseph in the team, though. But hey, Kyle gets the MVP with that. Oh, okay. The build is a little bit swapped, but it's all okay. Dude, this is not the build, guys. It's Berserker's Fury, Malefic Gun, Haas's Claw, and Rose Gold Meteor. Yeah, that's the build. See, I don't even gotta look at the build. Best caster in India for... I'm gonna glaze myself tonight because it's myself and nobody else. Anyways, do you drink cold water or hot water? Because some places it's already getting colder, if I'm not wrong. It's September. Do you remember? Oh, the builds have been done. Wow, great job. Fast production work, IGC. Always, if there's an issue, they get down to it, right? Anyways, that's the build. Wow, I was so right. Oh my god. I was not even missed by one item. I mean, he could have taken a wind talker, man. But anyways, there we go. Result screen. And with it, oh no, no result screen. Anyways, we gonna go to the game number 2, and we're gonna witness the draft between Carpe Diem. Should I cast in a different accent? I hope it's not appropriation. Anyways, as we dive into the game number 2, of course, do you think a clean sweep will happen? Is often I get asked as a caster, and of course we asked the teams as well. Kimmy said it's gonna be 3-2. I hope it's not because I'm alone. But seeing the state of the teams, I do think they're really, really great, right? So let's just go and see what will happen. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we are in National College Cup Top 18. Come on, it's best of 5 series, and we are witnessing the side of a stacked lineup, which is Raran, Brendan, 27, all those people, man. And we got Carpe Diem, Kyle and Kimmy with Lemon and Haruka and Arizi making this team possible for NCC. Let's see who gets it into the top 9, eh? Because after the top 9, it's I wished it was top 16 round, currently. But yeah, that's the issue. When you have so many teams, you gotta make the brackets right. So it was top 18. So right now we're gonna be getting the top 9. We've already had the team Neon Genesis Evangelion. Why did you guys not name it Evangelion? For copyright? Maybe, right? Anyways, they were from CV Raman Global University. So CV Raman, they have one good solid chance of having a university, having the glory of getting the tournament lobby and a share of 250,000 diamond prize pool. Not to mention 55,000 cash prize as well. But anyways, we're going to be going into game number 2 right now. Carpe Diem with 1 match point. I don't know why I get so many sneezes, but one good thing, when I move out of the mic, you cannot hear it. Really great, isn't it? You cannot do that with Bolty's mic, because you see his mic is very sensitive. My mic is not. So sometimes less is better, guys. One good thing about Bolty's mic is that he can talk like above the mic, like something like this. But I don't think you can hear me. My voice will probably become really, really low. So yeah, that's an advantage. It's called cardioid pattern, guys. Always buy mics with cardioid pattern if you do not want the mic to be on your face, like mine, unfortunately. Because you want the mic to be below your face. To be fair, singers and stuff, they always use a mic like this, like this, like but that's like singing. But yeah, and also Carpe Diem. Wow, Zushin ban, valid, very valid. Zushin is very OP, guys. Do not listen to the patch notes. Follow my agenda, the supremacy of Zushin. Anyways, with it, Mage tiers coming up with the 1-1 and CC and everything banned. Wow. I think last ban is gonna be Lancelot, 100%. There's no way you give Lancelot to Lemon, bro. Come on. Yep, good job. Good job. Anyways, Carpe Diem right now has still great options. They got the Farsa, they got the Irithel, they got the Granger, they got the... What else? They can go for Gatot, Kimmy's Comfort, they can go for... Bro, this meta is so flexible. 6 heroes are not enough. Oh, my bad. How can I forget? It's the Fish Lady coming into the scene because of course. Kalia is also one of Kimmy's favorite heroes because Kalia is literally like, fish Gatot. Funny, Gatot has a fish team skin, but yeah, you get the point, right? Because Kalia, she got the knockup, right? And she doesn't exactly have a ton, but she has a knockup, just like Gatot, which is amazing just to start up a team fight. And then, boom, she picks you up with her tail and then wraps it around you. I wished that was me. But what? Who said that? Guys, that's my twin. Do not listen to it. But anyways, Mage Cheers right now. They got the Farsa open. They got the Katot open. They can pick it up. But no, Mage Diaz, they're doubling down. They're like, yo, Lemon and Kyle. This your favorite hero? This your favorite hero? Hey, huh? This your we're gonna be picking it up, homie. We're gonna be picking it up, and we're gonna be showing you how to do it. It's gonna be really hard for Carpe Diem this time around because there's two really good picks on the other side. But I think a Bruno or a Brody, they can still do a really, really great job at taking the Harriet down. Bruno, though, I think he's a little bit vulnerable to the Hayabusa. So what is it gonna be? I'm just thinking. The marksman option, Nathan, I would not recommend it against the Harriet. Harriet wins it easy, unless you're able to dominate really well. There we go, Carpe Diem with the meta picks. Up to everybody's surprise, right? Should I wear a headband, guys? If you pay me 5 lakh rupees, I will wear a headband. I'm just kidding, guys. Nobody's paying 5 lakhs to fucking even like do production work and stuff. And that is expensive, right? Anyways, Esmeralda. Oh, okay. My bad. For a second, I forgot there's a Lapu Lapu. I'm gonna be getting that thick shield and Lapu. Oh my god. I think if you want to pick up a Lapu Lapu, you should definitely ban out the Esmeralda. Granger ban, respecting Kyle's. But there's Moskov. There's Moskov still left that open. So I don't know how to feel about that. They should probably ban it out. And when they do, the Wrath of the Seas gets banned out. Of course, when you have one fish lady, you ban out the other one. Right. So
Hi, I'm Fredo. My voice just changed because I have a cold here, man.
hello, Fredo. Thank you for coming in.
Hey, it's nice to be back. But what is this draft, man? It's really looking amazing here, Ray. Can you just tell me more
Yeah,
about this game?
absolutely. It's game number 2, homie. It's the second best of 5 series between Carpe Diem from St. Joseph College. It is Kimmy, Kyle, Arizi, and Haruka and Lemon's team. And other side we got Mage Tears from Silong College. And of course their
Mm-hmm.
lineup is stacked as well. They got Raren on Hayabusa. They got 27
Oh,
on Esmeralda. Bro changed his
wow.
name to Swimmers. Harith on Spiro, which is Brendan. And
Wow.
lastly, their roamer is Haitatsu from Dakusena. So yeah, this is like freaking Infinity Stone lineup, bruh. They took they took one member
All-star
from
team,
each
man.
squad. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
and with it, they're gonna be going through with it, and let's see what will happen. Right now, of
And,
course, Mage Tears
you
right now,
know,
they have the draft done.
mm-hmm,
They just lost one game despite having the Lancelot.
exactly.
So let's
How?
see what will
How did they
happen.
lose the first game here, Ray? What
Bruno's
happened in the first
balls.
game?
Bruno's
God
balls.
damn.
That's what.
God damn.
Literally what I would say. I think it was two reasons. First of all, they gave Lemon Highways. I don't know why, because they
Mm-hmm.
got too afraid of like Kyle and just started banning every marksman. Bro, come on. That's not how you do it. Like Hayabusa is literally open. Why would you do that? And second thing, they left the goal lane too open. They should have helped the goal lane because like Kyle was dominating, of course, Spiro a lot. So I think that was the second thing. So once Bruno starts hitting hard, man, it's just game over. But Carpe Diem this time around, they go with that Ruby Yishin strat. Let's see how good it works out. To be fair, they had to. There's a Hayabusa. The marksman cannot
Mm-hmm.
take it. Anyways, nice to have you, man. Shinryu, after quite a while, man. Like the last time you casted here, it was like so long ago, right?
I'm sorry that you missed
No,
me,
it's
man.
not.
It should have never really happened. It should have
Yeah,
never
no,
really happened, man.
it's all good. It's been a while,
Mm-hmm.
man. It's nice. It's tough being solo. You don't get water
I'm
breaks and shit.
absolutely I
Yeah, bro.
absolutely feel you,
You
man.
gotta
It
do
had
the
happened
you gotta do the
before.
analysis, and you gotta do for a whole game. It was
Mm-hmm.
stuff was crazy, man, and I was all ready to do the whole BO5. Thankfully, my Shin savior is here. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be going into the land of dawn, and instead of course, Fredo's portrait, just there for a little bit of motivation, because Fredo has a sticker. If you're not serious, then so. Anyways, with it, we're gonna be going into this game, and Shinyu is gonna be joining me. Thank you so much, Shinyu. Welcome back, of course.
Absolutely. Yes, I'm back to my home here for the NCCs. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the second game of this best of 5 series, of course. And you can see, right, both the teams are ready here. Top lane, a bit of aggression coming in, and Lancelot, not the Lancelot actually, is the Esmeralda, will be able to just still walk out with her life intact. However, they might just come with some rotation. The early game from the Selena is not really taking so much power, but oh, the damage already on towards Kimmy was a bit too much to watch. But again, she is actually really feeling it out here, recalling and flexing it. But sure, and I'm really surprised. The YSS was picked at the very end of the draft here. Ray. So what just happened? Why didn't they ban the YSS? Like that's a double S tier hero. Duh.
Duh. Like, oh my gosh. Anyways,
Oh my god.
for now at least, I the only member I don't know is Aether. Like who is it like renamed? Because I know rest of the members. But anyways, with it at least. Wow. Wait 1 second. Okay. Is
Mhm.
Aether? Anyways, never mind. Top lane. Let's see.
Oh. Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
What?
What? Am I tweaking, or is it the screen that is actually tweaking with me? But look at that, Esmeralda is tweaking out there with her damage and still surviving all that, exerting that shield. But again, Lapu wants to go in, but he's not really finding the Selena, but instead she's going to find that on another person. But again, first blood already towards Arisi, and Hayabusa is already down, and without their jungler, I don't think so Mage Tears is going to do too much because their jungler is already available. Lemon really getting toned out so far, but again they want to go in. You can see, right, the Esmeralda just got taken down, and as well as it's gonna be all Carpe Diem getting this turtle level, making sure they secure it and they get the 2-0 advantage at the 3rd minute mark of this game.
Absolutely. And right now, Carpe Diem leading with 1 point. They won that clean sweep. But we had a podcast with Kimmy that day. He predicted it's gonna be a 3-2. But damn. Let's see if that will happen. But wow, Rizi takes down Swimmers and Swimmers takes down Haruka. Rock, paper, scissors is it? But oh my god, Aether getting pressured so much. But survives 1 HP. But Lemon survives it as well.
Yes, sir. And the problem is the early game should have been inside of the Mage Tears given the draft, but oh no, Haitatsu stuck, locked in, and will get taken down by Orizi. And this is a not very great early game coming in from Mage Tears. They might be in tears at this point because of the early game aggression that is not being answered back by by a Mage Tears. Of course, Carpe Diem are doing an absolutely phenomenal job. They have the double fighter side lane, so the Harith is not really having too great time dashing around against Kyle here. But Spiro, he needs to do something, right? He cannot just be he cannot be a setting duck. But against the Farsas range, you need to just respect that and get back from the range. So again, you can see the pressure really being built across the map. And so far, Mage Tears, how do they answer it back? Yes, they have a really good draft for the early game, but the early game not really in their favor anymore.
Yeah. And right now, I think... Oh, wow. Boom, bam, pow. And Haitatsu's gone just like that. Carpe Diem just having a massive pressure. And if this goes on, what can Mage Tears do? To be fair, we've seen a lot of Harrods make comebacks. So it is very, very possible. But oh, mid lane, a little bit of pressure there. Wow, what's happening?
Uh-oh, Smurs. How do you pronounce that? SWMRs? Or how? Wait, Smurs. But again, Hayabusa going in, but he gets knocked up. Oh wait, he's actually waiting on the shadow. Haruka doing an absolutely phenomenal job here, and Rarin, that's the end of Lord for him. But the stun connects, and Aether will be punishing Haruka. He could not even go all out. He cannot even go commando. But again, the stun does connect. Oh, no retribution for you means he cannot see the turtle. But again, they're switching the aggression towards Haitatsu after taking down Aether. So that's 3 members down for a turtle fight. However, they lost Haruka, but they should be able to take this mid lane pretty easily.
Absolutely, Shinyu. And right now they got the macro on the mid, they got the turtles done, they got the kills as well. And, they also defend the bot lane really well as well, even the top lane. Oh my god. So I think they're in a really good place right now. And if they continue to do so, I think they have a really great game. 9-4-2 score. What is this? This is a pure domination coming in from the hands of Carpe Diem right now. And Raren on this Hayabusa is not working into the favor. Gotta pull up that Bakshia, but sadly Bakshia gets banned every game. After all,
Yes, sir.
signature picks. That's the issue, man. You get it banned
Yeah.
every game.
I mean, even the Joy could have worked in some way, but I don't think so against the... Okay, wait a minute. There's already the Mountain Shocker as well as the Bravest Spider, and the stun connects. Ryan wants to go back, maneuvers out, but the Feather Red Strike will be taking him down. Arazi takes him down. Aether gets punished. Two members down from Mage tiers, and they're getting encircled by the side of Team Carpe Diem. There is the Zaman Force, and Harris trying his best to survive against the onslaught that is Lemon bringing towards him, and Haitatsu too will be able to walk out. But their bot lane, will it be intact? That would be the question, because you can see the waves are already cleared, and there is no one to defend it. And this should be a pretty easy first tier for Carpe Diem. And after almost 8.5 minutes, the score stands 11-2. And the goal lead was almost at a staggering 6k. Oh wait, what? That's the Esmeralda. Feels more like a paper at this point here, Ray.
Esmeralda feeling like paper. And when that happens, it's actually funny enough. People forget Esmeralda sustains comes from the shields, and to get the shield, you gotta fight. You can't exactly fight when they're getting bursted from a distance. That's the weakness. She's afraid of far distance things. Like what was it? Myopia? Man, what am I saying? But yeah, 12-2 score right now. Wow, the pressure in the middle lane with the Feather airstrike, and looking at it, they're just getting the macro lead. Lemon is a monster on these heroes, man. He's not a lemon, actually what people call lemon. Lemon is a term for outdated, and like when you buy a very outdated and rusty car, it's called a lemon. So I don't think he was going for that one. I'm just trying to reference that he's not a lemon,
Yeah.
because
I think
he's
so far,
obviously not the fruit. Obviously not the fruit.
Mhm.
You cannot be the fruit. Technically, lemon counts as fruit if I'm not wrong. Yeah, and
Oh,
what was
oh,
it? Banana counts as a vegetable. But yeah.
Wow. That's a science lecture. Like, this is a science class we are attending. Wow, interesting here. But you know
The
what?
student's gonna be
Lemons.
tripped.
I do understand, lemons are best when they're squeezed, but this game, if the lemon gets squeezed, the lemonade might be made from mage tears, and that's something not Carpe Diem wants here. That's why they're protecting their lemons here, and they're making sure that there is no Hayabusa lurking around for this lemon to get squeezed, because he's taking the Lord completely free away from the highs of mage tears, and without the information, they cannot do too much. And you just saw that the attack speed just got increased for the YSS, like that's the attack speed YSS for the first time I'm noticing here.
Yeah. I to be fair, hey, if
What,
it
what?
works, don't fix it. Hey.
Went
Yeah,
through?
yeah.
Oh, it connected this time. But okay, but again, another Feather air strike out here. Haruka as well as Haitatsu is actually stuck there. He's trying his best to go out, but the waves are crashing in. The holy defense from the mid lane has already been switched off. It has been taken down by Carpe Diem, and the Lord is marching there. The Abyssal arrows are not really doing too much because they cannot go in to actually take advantage of that, or even to find some kind of shutdown or a pick off. Absolutely denied to them. But again, the flicker play, and he locks on to the member. Raden will be falling from Arizi, and Kimmy is also traded off really quickly. 1-for-1 so far. And Carpe Diem, they're knocking in the doors in the base of Team Mage tiers. They're trying their best. Esmeralda is trying to soak as much HP or the shield he can. Of course, she needs to be careful that she doesn't get taken down, and Sparrow is trying his best to do the same as well with the damage, of course, and get some shield. They're able to clear out the waves with the Lord, but Esmeralda will not be holding on to alive. 3 members down. Haitatsu falling too from Kyle, and Aether gets stuck, and she cannot find a way out. And it seems like Carpe Diem is here to make game number 2 theirs.
Oh my god. This is setting up to be sweep. Kimmy, were you too humble? Was that your intention? Because right now you're trying to go for that. Wow. Shinyu's back. All gloomy. Why did you give this picture here? Your picture on the LAN event is
It's my
so
one,
much
yeah.
nicer. You're using my pose in this one. Oh yeah.
I was just never mind. I'll tell you some other. I'll tell you the reason.
Use that other picture, man.
I
You
will.
look better
Soon enough.
there. Yeah.
Soon enough.
You should be happy right now, homie. You should be smiling. You should be
Sure.
smiling and walling. But anyways, with it, the match has been done. Who's the MVP? Make a guess.
Make it guess. Guess it who? Guess it who? I guess it is Arizi maybe, because he was doing an absolutely phenomenal job with the range, of course. And I feel she had the most damage too. If you talk about it, I didn't see the gold lane doing too much, so should be easy if you ask me. But apart from that, who Kimmy got taken down, so there's no way he's getting the MVP. Lemon, he was doing a-okay, mostly just securing the objectives. Haruka, I guess it should be a easy man. If you ask
Arizi or maybe the marksman, right?
me.
Let's see.
Let's see. We're
Wow.
just waiting. But hey, this is a 5 game series, right? And Mage tiers, they're not getting either of the first or the second game. So Carpe Diem is really doing an absolutely phenomenal job.
Yeah. Right now, though, I think a clean sweep might be building up. Maybe yesterday, Kimmy saying it's a 3-2 was just a way to be humble because back to back 2 games. I mean, first game, funny enough, it looked like early game, like 6 minutes. 6 minutes, it looked like Mage Tears who had the game in their pocket. It was like a 6-2 score, and boom, they come back with a 6-6, 6-7, 6-8, 6-9, 6-10, and the score just keeps on going while their kill stays 6. Wow, what's happening to my camera today? It's turning really black. Might be missing Fedo, but because Fedo usually has blackouts. That's the reason. Anyways, we should be getting the MVP screen pretty soon, and with it, we'll soon find out. The mystery will be solved, and make sure, ladies and gentlemen, you do not go anywhere and you stick around for the last giveaway, of course, which is going to be happening at the end of this best of 5 series, which could be possibly next game. So that's why you stick around. If you think, hey, this is a BO5, maybe this will be 4 games or 5 games, maybe I'll come back later, and boom, it's a sweep, and right now the stream is over. You're done. Your prize got taken by Shinryu. So
Absolutely right. Let's take away with the
okay, yeah,
MVP.
you're right. You
Yes,
you
sir.
are right.
Mhm.
Finally, some Mage MVPs, but it's not Zushin. I'm still disappointed. What is happening to this Zushin players? Come on, guys, give me one MVP. One MVP is what I ask of you, and I'm not getting it. Oh, the bird is on the top like a crown. That's funny. It's frozen framed, but with it 5011, 7,000 gold, lightning truncheon, anti heal, and they also got that divine glaive. Great job, eh? Great job. And I think I like that one mana necklace, just one. Bro just bought one mana necklace, and like that is just enough. I always find Farsa's hips funny because she's got feathers there, and it makes it look so wide. The top one is nicer though. The top one, it feels like a wow. I had the tip of my tongue. I had the word in the tip of my tongue, but now I lost it. Where is it? Where's the word? Huh? What's the word? I can't remember it. But hey, no matter. No matter. There we get it. We got the result screen. Hey, 208, 607, Kimmy and Haruka were the only casualties in the game. Rest members, wow, 0000. That's just great to see. Rara and Hayabusa could not deliver this game because I definitely think the other side did not have a target they could take down. Lemon can immune it. Haruka's tanky. Kyle is tanky. Aries is too far away. Protected by 3 frontliners. What can you do, right? So with it, wow. Hmm. Other side swimmers, I would not recommend that build. Like when you're behind, go for the tanky items. I think that is so much better. Haitatsu as well, would not recommend that elegant gem, homie. I would recommend 100%. Go for that full defensive build and
Yes,
become
sir.
tanky.
Sorry to
I defend
surprise you once
tanky.
again, man.
Yeah, you keep on surprising me, homie. Wow, Haruka is 68. India number 68. Homie was just 1 rank away from perfection. Nice, if you'd add. But anyways, we should be going to the game number 3. Might be a sweep from Carpe Diem. And they might just knock out Team Mage Tears. And that Tears might just be... Wait, let me stand like Shinryu. Yeah. Shoulder to shoulder.
Trying to match my energy out here, right?
Yeah.
Again, I feel this game should be a clean sweep, most probably looking at the current status. But again,
Yeah.
we cannot be certain, right? there's a lot of things that might
Someone
happen
will
in the
be very
third game.
happy if it's a sweep.
Mm-hmm. Most probably, eh?
Yeah, definitely. Anyways, we should be getting into the draft pretty soon.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, man. I think the draft might be really where I feel the draft should be really where this team can actually make the game or break the game. But so far, the draft was really one-sided in the last game. That's what I felt. Despite the biases was not banned. Like I feel like why was it not banned? Should have banned it.
Yeah, I feel like there's a little bit like Mage tiers are kind of confused in their draft, Naomi. I'm gonna be honest because like first game they laid out the Hayabusa, second game they laid out the Yushin Shin.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good. It's all good. He can go there. He can go there. It's all fine. I can handle. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be a sweep anyways. Go ahead.
I mean, my buddy just Ash called me, and you were like, "Hey, Ray's all doing it by himself. Why are you letting it happen?" I was like, "Oh my little
Crazy.
poor Ray. Why Zushin was not casting beside him?" Then I remembered, oh, Zushin is just
If
in the
Zushin
background.
was
She cannot
casting, I
cast.
would not need anyone. I would just plain
Exactly
up.
right.
I would just plain up like every tournament would just become her tournament, bro.
Mhm.
I'll finally be the one truly gatekeeping everyone.
Exactly. But
I'm
yeah,
just
I'll be
kidding,
quickly
guys. I'm
back,
just
Ray.
kidding.
I'll be quickly back again. Just
No
stay for
issues,
a
no
while
issues.
here.
Take your time. Take your
Okay,
time.
I'll just be back. Don't worry.
Anyways, meanwhile, while he takes a little bit of a break to just rejuvenate himself here, and I might not have twin blades like Lapu Lapu, but I do have invisible water bottles, and I think you cannot see them. Pretty cool, eh? You cannot even see them. It's pretty cool. I have invisible blades. It's technically like a lightsaber, right? Because funny enough, if lightsabers were real, you would actually not be able to see them because they're lightsabers. They're light. Now I know lasers exist, but lasers are like pretty paper thin. And funny enough, if it was a laser, yeah, I'm not getting into that fictional stuff, man. And I don't want to manifest an Argus or a Cyclops pick or an Alucard pick with that, Star Wars skin and stuff. I don't want anybody to like. I'm not saying those heroes are bad, but they are bad, because I mean they got weaknesses, man. The weakness. Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god, Carpe Diem. Did I manifest this? Did I manifest this? If this Mia ban is not a malfunction, if it's not an issue, if it's not a thing, oh my god, what is this? What the hell? If it's not fixed and if it's genuinely a Mia ban, production, please tell me that's a Mia ban. Production, let me know. Is that genuinely a Mia ban? I'll be tripping, man. What is Carpe Diem doing? What the hell? Oh my god. Why would you ban out a Mia? I'm gonna wait until the first pick, and if it's not fixed, it means it's real. My heart wants to believe it's a malfunction. Why? Why? Okay, looks like maybe it's a faulty. Maybe there's some issue. But I don't know if a misban qualifies as a redraft. Maybe that's an issue. Hopefully that's an issue because if it's a if it's an issue, it's all good. It can be fixed, right? But if they're banning Mia, generally, bro, I'm like, yo, what the hell? You guys for real right now? Like you can sweep and you're throwing, man. But anyways, we should be going back into the game pretty soon. Shinny will be back with me, no issues. But yeah, so far right now, we're gonna be since I'm gonna be here in the draft. What do we talk about? Do we talk about the last game? I think the past is the past. Why would you talk about the past? It's already lasted quite a bit, right? So let's talk about the present. Talking about the present, the only thing I can talk about for hours is Zushin. So, do you want to hear me yap about Zushin? To be fair, you're going to be hearing me yap about Zushin anyways, even if you do not want it. So, I should just check out the YouTube chat, eh? Like, see what you guys are chatting. So that way, we're going to be, you know, what is it? God damn it! I'm on a different stream. My bad. My bad. Where is National College Cup? Why are you guys not watching it? Anyways, next season is going to be so overpowered. I feel like, I have a massive feeling like next season is going to be absolutely broken because what the hell? They're adjusting their rumors and everything. But yeah, let me read the chat, guys. Who is one? Okay, we have Haruka. I'm your number one fan. Raf. Honestly, if there was a fan club, I'd be the president, secretary, and treasurer all at once. Basically, being a fan is my full-time unpaid job. Haruka. If Haruka is a girl, that's a great job. If Haruka is a guy, I support it. Tarun Reddy says, hey, Romcom, how many match left? This could be the... Wow. There's a guy called Will Aman win the giveaway. That is crazy. Anyways, Tarun Reddy with the... Kelra Singh with asking how many matches. Yeah. Oh, I am lagging because of like... Yeah, maybe that's the stream issue. Anyways, let's see. Last match. What was it? The fix would be coming in last one, but yeah. Okay. Mostly chat is about stuff between them. But hey, who's right now with me? Are you Shinryu? You're Shinryu right now, okay? Don't worry, production. You don't have to change it.
No need to change it. I'm here, guys. I'm Shinryu. Yeah, I'm that handsome guy with the white blazer on. I'm here, guys. The draft is done, Ray, or not?
And I think there's some issue. It should be fixed pretty soon. And we should be going into the game. Or maybe the draft. I don't know. We should be getting the confirmation pretty soon. Until then, it's all good, man. I got it covered. It's all fine. I should
Okay.
go into the voice channel of Carpe Diem and tell them to pick Zushin and get one MVP. I should do that, right? I should do
Why
that.
not? Why not?
I should do that. You should give me my boy, please. One MVP. One MVP for Zushin. Come on. I need one MVP for
we
Zushin.
just talked about it. Why only two caster will have fun? Why not three casters? So it's like, I mean, we'll be doing a rotation tonight. This is something
Crazy.
new for me and for everybody in the community. But let's talk about it later. Now, just into the game. So, what's the scene in the game, Ray? I don't know anything. Carpe Diem. I know
Well,
the game.
first two
Match.
games.
Carpe Diem versus
Carpe
Mage
Diem.
versus
Carpe
Mage
Diem
yeah.
took the first two games. First one was like Mage tiers. They kind of tried. I mean, they had a good dominance in the early game, great build up, but the build up fell down as soon as the moment they hit 6 kills. After that 6 kills, it started falling down like dominoes, and they lost that first game. Second game, it was pure domination from the side of Carpe Diem. Shin, Ruby, and Kalea and stuff. All those heroes. They picked up the Hayabusa, but they did not. They picked up first big Hayabusa, but they did not think that Hayabusa can be countered with just picking up tanky heroes. So yeah, the Hayabusa got countered. Since Hayabusa was countered, their marksman could not lane, and so on. Game 2 was taken down. Right now we're at game 3.
So,
It can be a sweep.
this is match
Saint
point for
Joseph
Carpe
College.
Diem.
Huh?
Carpe Diem's match point. St. Joseph's College. Kimmy's team.
Yeah. Saint Joseph College. It's their match point. I hope they do not troll though, and they get a sweep. On the other side, Mage Tears from Shillong College. They're kind of suffering, and they're also, ladies and gentlemen, not a bad team. They're not an unknown team. They got Raran. They got 27. They got Brendan. They got Haitatsu. It's a stacked lineup. So I think.
The thing is, you know what, Ray? I believe I don't want to say this here, but Kimmy's taking revenge.
Wow.
I don't know. I mean, without Kimmy, it's like Kimmy's taking revenge right now against Mage here. The matchup is totally insane. I can feel it from here. Literally insane. Let's go to the drop. Are we ready? We're gonna take a shot.
Let's just wait, man. Let's just wait. Okay. Looks like draft is for the boring nerds, right, guys? We're gonna go to the action, right? We're gonna go to the action. I can vibrate my chest. Can you do that?
I can't.
I don't know why I'm doing that. But anyways, we should be going into the game pretty soon. And tonight we have a lot of Fredos, a lot of Shinryus, guys. But there's only one Ray. And I appreciate I'm glazing myself. I'm in the glazing territory tonight. Right? But hey, we're just waiting for the game to start. You know, I can talk about a lot of topics. Like, what do you want to talk about? You want to talk about science? I can get there. You want to talk about Cosmos? To be fair, Cosmos counts as science. To be fair, everything counts as science. But talking about science, let's see which team can get this lead right now. Because, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the game number 3. And Carpe Diem are on the match point. They're going to get a clean sweep right now. Top lane, we're going to be seeing the pressure coming in. Kimmy, Kyle, Arizi with the Novaria Collector. Dragon Spawn. Dragon Spawn? I think it was Dragon Spawn. Yeah. But anyways, Kimmy with the Chow. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is this? Anyways, right now. Oh, Louis. What is this? Oh my god. Okay, look at that. Pressure coming in. A lot of members, but Lemon takes the clutch steal. First blood secure. Summers gets taken down. And oh my god, the bunk comes in. And looks like Hitatsu will also fall in as well. And right now, Arizi, the pressure is in. Ladies and gentlemen, can he survive? No. Aether will also ultimately fall. And with that 0-4-3 score. And wow, wow, wow. What is happening? The side of Mage here, they're absolutely... Oh, wow. The shadow. Flicker play. Kimmy with the kick. Oh, my God.
Yeah, what a game it was. Now on the top side, Esmeralda finds a kill out of the Cho as well. 7 first popped up. In the meantime... Okay, look at the high loss. Zoning out perfectly at this point. CC Immune coming in by the bravest fighter. Lapu Lapu. Killing spree for him as well as Louis finds a burst onto that Lancelot. That's easy. There's someone named Arizi. Arizi. I said Arizi.
Crazy.
It's like, yeah, it's crazy actually. But right now, 5 for 2. One got by in the Louis. Another one was from the.
Hey, Spiro. Arizi might throw a meteor at you, man. Better watch out. Look at.
Oh, snipe. Beautiful snipe. The Moscow managed to goes back, but Ether don't feel like right now. Kimmy goes in with the Badang there. Glorious Puppet popped up as well. Hitatsu.
The Chow.
Yeah, it's a Chow. Yeah, sorry, I thought it's a Badang. I mean, same. They look same.
The skins are the same, man. You gotta look at the icon.
I need to see it properly. I mean, Badang got the helmet.
Badang got the helmet and the arrow.
Yeah.
Chow got the flowy black hair, which is funny because his base skin does not have any hair.
Okay. Lol. This is so wrong, man. I know why you are hating Cho.
Crazy, bro. I'm not hating. I'm trying to be him. I am him for sure. For the Indian advertisement, it's not Chow, it's me cosplaying him. But yeah, look at that turtle. Pressure comes in. Lapu Lapu.
You got me there. Turtle secure. Right now the fight comes in as well. Novaria finds a snipe onto the Hitatsu there. Glorious Puppet popped up. British fighter comes in as well. Esmeralda goes back. Swarms. Who is this? I mean, their EXP player was someone else now. I believe Brendan it was. Brendan changed his name? Perhaps.
Yeah, it is Brendan. Spiro.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Look at Kimmy. Goes in. Way up Dragon. Finds a kill now. Doing a recall spam there. GG, man. GG. And now in the meantime, Puncture comes in.
Hey, yo, damn.
GG. Lemon playing against Hitatsu. Joseph playing against Kimmy.
but yeah, anyways. Oh, okay. Kyle, a little bit stuck there.
Kyle's
wow.
There. Right now, beautiful dodge. Scream man is only connected. Moscow comes in and Joseph taking down Kyle. My goodness. The gold standard falls down in the hand of the Joseph as well as Snipe comes up. Hitatsu falls down there. Kimmy going back with the help of the Shunpo. Goes for the retaliation. Oh, he missed it. He thought that someone would be there, but timing was too great. Puncture comes in. Phone throws as well. Finds a kill out of the Louis. This guy, Lemon. Whenever he's going with the puncture, he's taking up a kill, securing another one again. Tremendous.
Again and again. Wow. it just keeps on going right now. 3-4-10 score right now, and they have a massive 5,000 goal lead in 6 minutes. Aside of Carpe Diem from St. Joseph College just did not stop. There's students, of course, all experienced players, especially Kimmy and Kyle. They're being the highlights, you know. The players well known for being in Tartarus, right? But Haruka and Lemon, they're taking the spotlight as well as Arizi. Really looking forward to what this team can bring, as if this is a clean sweep, they are going to be in top 9, ladies and gentlemen. And wow, Lemon does not stop. Takes a killing spree.
Takes a killing spree there, as well as we're gonna see the puncture coming in, as well as the throne draws onto Haitatsu. A lot of damage. Sodi goes there. He connected? No, he missed it. So he will be taken down easily at this point. Kimmy and it was Haruka managed to take out Joseph on the bot, and now they might go for Ether. Oh, missed the snipe there. Kimmy goes in and got a little bit damage from the turret as well. Beautiful zone coming in. Kyle goes in as well. Now let's see who will be taking on the game, because they are in the match point. They're actually very confident about this game. They might go for the clean sweep this time as well. Feather of Heaven just got added in the item section. Can we see the item section right now? Because I want to see that is the core item, that is a Stallium Scythe, has been built, or the Feather of Heaven is the first item being built by Kyle at this moment. I believe that 2 items already been built. Here you go. Turtle got secured into the hand. Snipe comes in by the Novaria. Minions going into the inside the tier at this time. In the meantime, Zaman Force popped up. A lot of damage coming from the Kyle, as well as he will be getting a kill out of the Dewey. And look at the snipe there. My goodness. Chrono Dashers coming in. It's a killing spree for the Novaria onto the Esmeralda. Phantom Execution comes in. Throne Rose as well. Puncture there. Haitatsu in a very bad position. Will be taken out by Novaria. GG follow-up by the side of Carpe Diem at this moment. And there you go. I mean, they got the tier as well. Phantom Execution, Throne Rose, Punctures, everything at once. Might get out that Holy Blessings from the inhibitor at this moment. 70 seconds for the Lord to come in. You feel before the Lord come in, they can finish it up. There you go, Puncture, Phantom Execution, Throne Rose, everything once again by Lemon. And he will be immunized by that high Hayabusa Quad Shadow. GG. There you go, Zaman first popped up. Kyle with the damage coming in. There is the Way of Dragon got connected on Haitatsu. He'll be falling down in the hand of some... What was his name? Haruka. Yep, Haruka. And now look at that. The Holy Blessings about to go off. Yep, it goes off there. The snipe comes in once again.
I'm just thinking about if they can find an angle for a comeback. They do have Spear on that Moskov, so comebacks are possible with Moskovs. That's the hero, right? But where do they find the angle? That's the main issue right now, because Lemon, look at how much pressure they're really putting in. And oh wow, for a second there, that was a close call. That was, I don't know, luck by chance, but that was a close one. Lancelot really wanted to go in with the execution. I think he really wants to as well. But a lot of flashy moves. But oh, Hayabusa! Shut down! Lemon mistake! That was too much flashiness for you. You'll get punished.
Kya baat hai? Remote just got spammed there. Zaman Force popped up as well. Bravest Spider got used. Haitatsu with the glorious pathway right now, going for the engage. Kyle's in a very bad position. Might be taken out, but he dodged it out. Esmeralda finds a kill onto the Kyle at this point. 4 members are running out. It's being chased by 4 members of base here as well. A possible comeback being seen right now. I don't know why, but look at the diversion coming in there. And now might Kimmy got fall down. The burst coming in. Yank damage. Rotation as well. There you go. Hayabusa will be having the last blow. Snipe comes in. British Fighter got used. Monster kill onto the Haitatsu, but he will be shut down as well. Now the Lord. The bot being taken down. Oh my goodness. This is the comeback we were expecting from it here.
Yeah, Lemando does come back into the scene with the Novaria providing the backup as well. Looking for that Moskov right now. But I do think he should be stop fighting that Esmeralda. She's just wasting time. On the other hand, I do think that shutdown just changed the pace of the game. Because from what 6,000, we are down to 4,000 gold deficit. They're catching up. And they better watch out, because once Moskov's farmed up, there's not exactly a really heavy CC that can stop him. Yes, they do got the Chow, but Moskov can reposition. That's the main difference. Right now, they are trying to chunk down the Lord, but there comes the Glorious Pathway. Astral Recall.
Diamond Force popped up. Slot being secured by Lancelot. There you go. Bravest Fighter.
SOD doesn't connect.
Falls out as well. Now in a very bad position. Esmeralda will be taken out by Lancy as well. Once again, Way of Dragon connected. Louis will be taken down. Kyle with the one giving the final blow there. 3-man down from the side of Mage here. And look at the item section. Oh, that was I was expecting. Look at the Kyle's item section, Ray. He built up the Holy Crystal for the first. And then he goes for the Salim Scythe, and now he's building up another Divine Clave maybe. In the meantime, Lancelot finds a kill there. Zone comes in. The snipe as well. Chunky Minions are entering into the inhibitors. Lancelot finds onto the inhibitor for sure. Yep, he got the inhibitor there. There you go. Throne Rose once again. Puncture comes in. 3 members are right now there.
Wow.
As well. Lemon literally outplaying all this thing. Obviously, you will expect this from the MRO Season 3 winner jungler.
MRO champion jungler. Crazy, right? Yep. Crazy. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, right now, Lord's marching in. There's 2 inhibitors down. This one, will it fall? 16,000 HP. Let's see. Final engage maybe. Let's go.
Lord.
Chow. Flank.
Yep. Phantom Execution once again comes in, as well as Throne Rose. In the meantime, they'll be taking out the inhibitor from the top side. No more fights coming in yet, but they need to synchronize the lane. Oh, look at that. The punctures coming in by the Lancelot there, as well as Arbiter goes back. Oh my goodness. Kimmy in a very bad position. Immortality popped up. He might get taken out as well. A lot of damage coming out from the Joseph.
Oh, Aether?
They use the position pop, but the diversion comes in. Aether, and he goes for the kill. No, Diamond Force.
SOD.
At the hand. But there you go. Haruka falls down, as well as Aether will be falling down.
Okay.
Okay, double for Joseph. Comeback is there. Joseph going for a triple at this moment. Novaria is out of the range and will be going back into the set for Joan. Kimmy goes back into the base. Managed to get some regen and comes back as well.
Spiro is Brendan, right? Spiro is Brendan.
I don't know.
It's
Sure.
Brendan if I'm not wrong. It should be Brendan. Yep, Spiro is Brendan. Not Joseph. Anyways. Wow, look at the damage that's coming in. Oh my god, Kimmy gets melted out. Right now, the side of Mage Tears, they got the late game damage, man. Brendan, aka Spiro, just really carrying it right now. But oh, look at that. A little bit of pressure coming in. Haruka putting some pressure in, but it's not gonna be enough. They gotta take down Spiro. They have to take him down, or else it's gonna be really, really hard for them to make a little bit of comeback. Lord coming in. One good thing they have, at least, the macro. They destroyed all the inhibitors. As long as they put the pressure, they can just take the game. But right now, this Moskov isn't letting them. And so is this tanky swimmers, Haitatsu, all the members. And oh, Haruka, all the way there. Is he trying to distract them for a backdoor? I think that's kind of unnecessary. But let's see what will happen. All the members are coming in.
Yup, and now Haruka, he got the immortality. No, it's a killing spree for Joseph coming in. I feel like they should have gone for the Lord there. But now, Kyle. Okay, I mean, this is the game between the gold standard and one of the jungler from his squad. And now he goes, guys. SOD connected there. Hayabusa finds a kill onto the Kimmy as well. Shut down onto Joseph at last. Unstoppable. And now they're recalling back into the safer zone. That is the base. But the thing is, do Lemon give them the chance to go back? No. The Throne Rose comes in as well. Rotation from Louis. Glorious Pathway popped up there. Harith going for the fight. Phantom Execution comes in. Harith got the kill here. Kyle it is. And it's only Haitatsu being there at this moment. They might go for him as well. As well as Hayabusa snipe coming out from the Novaria. What a way, guys. The snipe just take out the Hayabusa there. And it's now only Haitatsu being the only one sparing his life. Going back into the zone will be taken out easily by his own jungler, Lemon. Now Joseph come back into the game, resurrecting back by clearing out the minions, but team Carpe Diem will be locking down the base to go on to the round robin of any NCC, National College Cup, powered by Battleknights Esports and our production partner, IGC. What a game it was. 3-0 clean sweep, Ray.
Yeah. I was not expecting it because yesterday I think, yeah, we had a podcast and it was between Kimmy and of course, I mean, like, it was Kimmy, Madara, Like we had all the members. We had God of God of Death from Yama Esports. We had everyone there. So of course, right now, Ash, you can of course take that break if you need. I'm gonna be taking it because the games are done. But yeah, in that podcast, Kimmy said it might be a 3-2, but looks like he was humbling down because what is this? What is this? They just made a clean sweep against Mage tiers. That is insane, right? They just won it out. And it is just way impressive, like really crazy impressive what they're able to achieve tonight, at least. And with it, ladies and gentlemen, we are, of course, we got a fourth, I think, if I'm not wrong, fourth team from the top 9 finalists. And it's pretty insane if you can think about it, because, like, wow. I was not expecting a clean sweep. I was at least expecting a game number 4, because Sonics today promised a clean sweep, but they did not give it. Because just kidding, man. Sonics, don't worry about it. And this one was much more different. But I think the MVP will go to. Who do you think the MVP will go? Shinryu.
I believe it is none other than Lemon. What a game this guy was giving. Even the Novaria will be a potential. Yeah,
Yeah,
Joe,
it's nobody.
it's Novaria 6017. The KDS picks a lot. 0
Yeah.
death, 17 assists, 6 kills. That last snipe onto the Hayabusa was the game changing. Even the snipe onto the Moscow in that fight was game changing as well. And look at
Yeah.
that. She doesn't have the damage. She just got Divine Clave, Truncheon, and still she was sniping it out easily. REZ. That name is REZ. Lemon, Kyle, Kimmy, Haruka. Team PXG. That is obviously Carpe Diem. Going into the round robin of NCC.
Yep, top 9. Let's go. We're gonna be having really great contentions. Neon Genesis Evangelion, not Evangelion, man, not the anime. The team from C.V. Raman Global University, Orisha. And right now, I have an Orisha caster. No, you're Shinru. You're from Siliguri. But look at those India ranks, man, crazy. But yeah,
St.
that was
Joseph
it
College.
for the matches, ladies and gentlemen. And right now, if we have the spins, we can go for the spins. Wow, our production team is fast. They just switched the photo. Crazy. But anyways, we are done right now, and we're gonna be going for the spins, ladies and gentlemen. And if anybody, none of you stayed till the end, it's your loss. Okay, we keep reminding you. Come on, let's go for the wheel. Let's pick out the winners,
Quick,
and
quick, wheel.
let's
No
yeah,
need to make it long. Let's go for a
spin,
quick
spin,
wheel.
spin, 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 spin.
Three spin more. Quick. Amant,
Gumja
Amant.
NCC Gumja.
It is Uni. Let's go for the fourth. I mean fifth. Fifth. Uni. After
Stay
Uni,
on the
who it will
stream.
be? Yuan, it says. SG can't retreat. Okay, you can't retreat, but you got into the finalist, right? Let's go for
Last one.
sixth. I mean,
Last
I
one.
have
Let's
seen.
go.
Yeah, last one. I've seen a meme. This type of names haunted me.
Yeah.
Vinny is the last one. Let's go for the final push.
Yeah,
Final
let's go.
spin, actually, not the final push, final spin. Let's go for it. Who it will be, guys? 6 names. One name will be chosen down. Who will be the chosen one, guys? Who will be the Harry Potter here?
Pekuli again. Oh my god, this is the second time. It means
Actually,
frog.
the frog, no? Yeah,
Yeah,
you told me
frog in
last time. I
Assamese.
don't remember. Yeah.
Let's go. How many diamonds did Pekuli win? Crazy name, man. This guy is definitely from Assam. There's no way this word exists in our languages. Let's spin the wheel and get the diamonds. How many diamonds did Pekuli, Mr. Frog, win? Froggy. You've won
499.
500 diamonds, basically. 500 diamonds. So congrats, Pekuli. I hope you're in the chat, and I hope you have claimed it. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have wrapped up the giveaway in 2 best of 5 series tonight. The first one, of course, went all the way, and with this one, of course, went a clean sweep. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you stay tuned. Of course, we're going to be coming back as well with more matches later on. So stay tuned on NCC National College Cup Battleknights India, powered by Battleknights India, of course. Brought to you by Battleknights India. What am I saying? Powered by Vista and production partner IGC. Make sure you stay tuned. Of course, stay in touch with us. Follow our Instagrams and socials. And we will meet you tomorrow at the same time. Stay tuned and, of course, do subscribe. Good night.
am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy